Yo, what's the word, everybody? I see I got a few people in here. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Brazy After Dark. Y'all know what it is, man. Let me see. Shout out to Lovely Given. Shout out to Angie BZ. Latoya Slater, where you been at? Shout out to Latoya. Grit Grind. F. Let me go ahead and put y'all shit at the top of the screen. You feel me? Or at the bottom of the screen. What's going on though? I'm waiting for a few people to get in here. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we're gonna talk a little shit. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about what we looking at right now though. I know a lot of people are saying that, I'm just going over this shit, years later, just really trying to get a better understanding. Because, like I say, we know Teresa won a court case, and we'll give her that. But at the end of the day, it was still a lot of us that want to know, what happened or try to figure it out, So I invited a few people who I feel like could really, sit back and give us a better understanding on how they felt about it and what they saw. So, you know, stay tuned. Ain't this shit crazy how friends just floating around everywhere though? Everywhere. I was really just trying to watch his movements, you know what I'm saying? I've been on France, but a lot of things we got to pay attention to when it come down to this case. And the reason why I'm looking at France is because, you know, it bothers me to this day. Like Lenora said she didn't get a text message, but clear as day, obviously these people asking you this for a reason, because they know they know a text went out to you. And she instantly said she didn't know nothing about this text. But clear as day, you was able to give the police information as far as two contacts that was in Kenneka phone, and this is in the reports, you know what I mean? She gave out two contacts. She said contacts 3 and 4, and they're from out of town and they should be at the party. So when they ran these guys' number, one of the guys, you know, they talked to him and he explained that he already talked to law enforcement, he talked to the police, and basically, in so many words, he ain't got nothing to say, you know. But and they left him alone. They left him alone. He was already out of town. He was gone. He was already gone where he was at. So it always bothered me because if Leonora could sit back and tell them, I need you to look at contacts 3 and 4 in my sister phone. Two guys that was from out of town. They should, they was gonna be there at the party or whatnot, whatever the case may be. And then when they turn around and track these guys down, and it's a whole white man that we don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say white because I don't even know his nationality. You know what I'm saying? But he looked like he could be Caucasian or something else. You know. But when they turned around and she told them to call these two people, and when they looked for this man, and this man you know what I'm saying, he was already out of town. He was gone. He was already gone where he was at. So it always bothered me because if Leah Norfolk could sit back and tell Monifa went to Lenora house before they left and went to the hotel. You know, Kenneka changed into the blue jean outfit. Lenora did her hair. Like what we seen, on footage. She even spruced Monifa hair. You know what I'm saying? Monifa said she flat ironed my hair, whatever the case may be. She did her hair. Um, what was the conversation? Because if we think about it, if they had a conversation about contacts 3 and 4 in Kenneka phone, the only people would know would be Monifa, Kenneka, and Lenora. That's a fact. And when I just hear Monifa scream out, I told her mama everything. I ain't got to tell y'all shit. Then when I sit back and I think about the fact that he attacked Monifa, They ain't whooped the ass. They ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Um, Obviously, she did tell them something to for them not to, be doing nothing to her. And I say that because if Monifa had something to do with it, why would she go to the grave site every year this girl's birthday? You know what I'm saying? Why would she go to the grave site? Why would she sit back and put flowers down? That's like taunting somebody's death. You know what I'm saying? People will kill you behind that shit. Family members, shit like that in Chicago, motherfuckers will kill you. You know what I'm saying? You playing with somebody's death. So to sit back and look at how she does this and how you don't, you ain't heard about nothing happening with her as far as the family. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they still live on the same side of probably still live on the same side of town if Teresa ain't moved and, living somewhere else different, somebody's suburb. But other than that, Monifa was not touched. You know what I'm saying? Even after Kenneka death, we seen different fights with even Shemaya fighting in the mall and fighting all other places. We seen Irene fighting Kenneka old friend, you know what I'm saying? Abriana Cotton, you know what I'm saying? All these different people. So Monifa was not touched. So that make me believe she actually did tell Kenneka mama, situation due to the fact she was at Lenora's house with Kenneka and they conversated about number 3 and 4 in her sister's phone. Then let's make it make sense. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. My son's singing. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So about these people, whether Kenneka was gonna get up with, with him, and I hate to say it, whether she was finna, some little transaction, even if Monifa was finna get up with this man, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was finna get up with this man because this man was actually at the hotel and he did reach out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They did reach out to him. Yeah, and they did reach out. Like I say, they was able to contact him. Obviously he was there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't deny that he was there. But shit, like he said, he ain't really got nothing to say. He already said what he had to say to the cops. But it gave me a better understanding when you got everybody saying Monifa took her out the room, right? And then you turn around and you got Shemaya saying I came in, and Monifa came in behind me saying she don't know what Kenneka at. Check this out. That's a goddamn lie. That's a lie. Ain't nowhere in hell you don't know what Kenneka at. But I tell you this, whatever that conversation was at Lenora, how sure Teresa, because she had to know after the shit that went to Lenora, got to tell her. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure somebody knew what was going on between that situation. Now, I'm not going to sit back and I can't confirm it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just going to make up no crazy narrative. But if I could try to piece things in my head, if I, try to look at it a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Coming from the same city, coming from this place where I know how shit be going. Monifa or Kenneka was finna get up with this man. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was getting up with this man. And this what can't be told. You know what I'm saying? This what can't be told. The girls looking confused like a motherfucker. All they saying is, hey, motherfucker, hey, Monifa, we seen you take out the room. They standing on it. You know what I'm saying? And she taking all the flack. I told her mama everything. Like her mama and her sister, basically. I told them everything. And that made total sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you told them, then this is why Lenora is reaching out, telling the police to look for contact 3 and 4. And it leads back to this man because you told them. But then my thing is this. Who seen y'all in that hall? This is why I'm looking at France. This is why I got this motherfucker on the screen. This is why we've been looking at him the whole time. Because France went up there with pillows. He's steady going up and down this elevator. You know what I'm saying? They say he came up on the floor twice. You know what I'm saying? So let's make it make sense. In the act, did he see Kenneka dipping off with this man and watch the cameras once anything was over with and saw her motherfucking walking through these hallways because she was already messed up? You know what I'm saying? Did this man give her something that messed her up? You know what I mean? Something took place, you know? First, I looked at her like, well, damn, Monifa, did you dip with somebody and leave Kenneka with the security guard? Like she was going to be all good? Was Kenneka right there waiting on you while you was doing something? Security guard, because all Monifa say is, I ain't blame none of y'all. I blame. Let's make that make sense. You know, it's a reason you standing on blaming the hotel enough to, you know, look at it like that. I feel like, and that's what I'm saying, Latoya. People will sit at the funeral. A motherfucker sit at your funeral. A motherfucker will hug your mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, I feel like even if so, it's like she still wasn't. I don't. It's like I don't see they. Come on, it's like, come on, Latoya. And Latoya, you know what's so crazy? Coming from you, because I know, you know what I'm saying. I know you from the past, and I know, you know what I'm saying, how you cut and who you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. So I can respect that coming from you. But it's like it bothered me when Lenore was asked, you know what I'm saying, about this text message. And then it's like, how was you able to point them to 3 and 4? Like, why would you, like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who was 3 and 4 for you to direct them to them and state? I mean, when you look in the paperwork, it state that they was going to be at the party and, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Lovely, give me, you said, here's my thing. Shamaya went to get the shit. She probably wait. But see, it's still this though. Why do contacts 3 and 4? Why are they being talked about? Why was that even involved in the first place? You know what I'm saying? It make me feel like in the midst of France going back and forth up and through these hallways, he either seen them, you know what I'm saying? He either seen them or seen something that made him think, oh, okay, that's how they, you know, that's how they plan it. You know what I mean? Or did Kenneka actually get up with this man and this man took her to France? Like she messed up. So it's like, you know, it was a reason they sent France ass out the country. You know what I'm saying? You go out the country, shit, you can't be touched. So I don't know. I just, you know, I've been looking at it. It's tripping me out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my I got my guest supposed to be coming through. You know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting on. They're gonna pop up though. But I felt, man, he was around for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then my boy Clark, that's my day. That's my day one homie. You know what I'm saying? We always did our thing. You know what I'm saying? So give me a minute. I'm gonna get some shit situated and we're gonna get straight to the business. Straight to the business. So, Cold Pepsi, I see you in here. You said, "We're right, lovely," because Shemaya walked back in after Monifa is crazy. Yeah, I looked at that shit too. Like, I mean, that's crazy. But then it's like, how long? It's like she try. It's like, to me, I something right. Say they little statements and shit, defending themselves because they getting into it. It's like you got Shemaya. And listen to him in order. Listen to him in order. Listen to Irene, because that's gonna be the person who basically felt like they didn't leave the room. They was with their people. Then turn around and listen to Shemaya. You got and do it in order. Listen to Shemaya and what she's saying, and then listen to Monifa, what she's saying. But then when Monifa sit back and say she drunk, she was, and she was drunk, Lord, I was drunk, I don't remember. I don't give a fuck how drunk you is, man. I don't give a fuck how drunk you is. You know if somebody that walked off with somebody. This your partner since y'all was kids. You gonna know if whoever 3 and 4 was, they probably got some pull somewhere, and that's why. But what I'm saying is, contacts 3 and 4. Lenora stated to look at contacts 3 and 4. They from out of town and they supposed to have been at the party. This is what she said. 3 and 4. When they look up 3 and 4, a white man with a bald head pull up. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at it in so many ways. You feel me? I looked at it in so many ways. I sat back and I said, well, damn, I know when people be getting them burner phones, you know what I'm saying? They be in people names and shit. Did it come back to, to being this person name or something? And but then it's like, shit, they contacted him from the number. They called the number and it was him. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. So like I say, I looked at that, man, like, damn, that's crazy. Let me for a loop, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, it was something I didn't understand. But hold on. Let me drop this link real quick. Okay. And cousin and boyfriend, but I talk about that another time. Hey, we definitely got to talk about that, though. Did that happen in Chicago? What happened at? Definitely got to talk about that, though. And then look, I was looking at this shit, right? Do y'all think Kenneka was do y'all think Kenneka was do y'all think she was dead before? Like I say this right. They said they told what was Sunday, they supposed to have found the body or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Told Sunday, right? Sunday, that's when everybody came up there, right? So when you look at it, if everybody came up that Sunday, and if Kenneka supposed to came up missing on the 8th going into the 9th, which would have been Friday, and we see footage of her walking in the freezer or towards the freezer, whatever the case may be, wee hours in the morning, going into 3-something in the morning, right? And then y'all presented her Sunday. Don't them pictures look fresh as hell of her? The pictures look like Kenneka died going into Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Wee hours Saturday, Saturday morning or something. Because them pictures was too fresh. The pictures was too fresh. For real. Okay. Let me add my boy P Rico to the stage, man. Add him to the stage real quick. He just popped in. Yo,
Y'all, what's good, bro? Can you hear me?
my,
Can you hear
can
me
you hear
now?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It ain't got your avatar. Hold on, let me see, because it ain't got your avatar popping up. What you say now?
I said, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
All
What's
right, what's the
going on,
word,
P
bro?
Rico?
Shit, man.
Shit, man. Sitting back,
At work,
politicking, man,
listening to
seeing what's
these
going on. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Oh yeah, listen to this crazy shit on the radio at work.
Oh shit. Ain't no more crazy than the shit we talking about. Talking about this crazy ass hotel playing games, man.
Crown
Let me
Plaza.
ask you something, right? Let me ask you something. Yeah, man. Let me ask you something, right? Um, what was I'm talking about, like, bro, when y'all stepped out there, right? Did you ever get a chance to see France anywhere? Or like the security, you know what I'm saying? Did you ever get a chance to see any of them anywhere?
When I was out there, I seen Monique for them. I did see that security that was highly talked about too, but it was like one of those. He came out trying to like sneakily on the side, and when I ran up over there and told everybody else that ain't that's that security dude, he ran his ass back in. So yeah, I did see him. That was the security dude that supposedly had left out of town or something.
Yeah, France
Yeah,
Cave.
yeah, I seen him. And I
That shit
see,
crazy, man. Who else you see?
I seen Monifa as I think I was there when she had got locked up. She put on that little fake ass little front. So
What she get locked up? Now, so she got locked up for what? Getting into it with the Rosemont police officers?
yeah, cause she stepped in the street or some shit, and they cuffed her up, locked her up. That's when Lamont supposedly had got locked up too, and they supposedly had that conversation out. And that's when I had a
Mm-hmm.
live, and I called her out, and she supposedly jumped on my live, and Lamont, tried to. That's when shit was just beginning.
Hold on, hold on. Edward, if you in the building, come back up. Cause it said something when I tried to press you in. It wouldn't let me let you in. Try to see if you come back in. No, you say so. Let me ask you this though, right? Because you felt so strong about Monifa. What made you feel strong about her like that? Like she really like had something to do. Was it the fact that everybody said she left? She was the last person with her, like she took out the room, or it's just the look in her eyes, like you just felt it?
Everybody that's in Chicago, we know shit when we like feel shit, and she just had that feel to her to where she a snake ass bitch, and I'm knowing she's a snake ass bitch just by looking at her, feeling out her demeanor and what she about. It don't matter what the internet say about her. It's about what you feel about her if you was to get to have met her. So when I just seen her on site, I just knew she a setup type bitch. I just felt it. Like, like how these little girls is nowadays, the setup is real now. But back then, it was hard for us to understand who a setup bitch was. But looking at Monifa, you could just tell what she was about.
Mm. When you went to that
Like,
funeral, because
yeah, then
I mean, we
especially at the
talked about it. You
funeral,
was like,
like
you,
the laughing, it was just the laughing that was getting to me. Like, I understand that, you know, the crying and the laughing, you probably laughing because your emotions is all over the place. But come on, man. You drunk, you lit. I smell the liquor in your breath. So it's like, why you laughing? Why is this a laughing situation to you? I ain't find nothing funny. And I just knew, even when
right,
I gave her
right.
that hug, I just knew she knew something else she was that she wasn't telling. And then how she get all this money supposedly afterwards. She was online stunned with a whole lot of money. Meanwhile, her friend gone.
And it just left at that. Meanwhile, your friend gone and shit. You sitting back chilling. But
Relaxing.
it bothered me because I'm like, you say what now? We I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I'm trying to make sure we good. We good so we can have us a good live, man. We, you know what I'm saying? This Brazy after dark, man. I ain't got time for the everything to be messing up. So it's if y'all hear a few adjustments, don't worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Happy, right? Just stay up in here. We all good. But no, I'm saying it's just it tripped me out because it's like I sit back and everybody looked at Monifa and it wasn't because certain motherfuckers said it wasn't because she was the last person to leave out with her. It was because she's just a grimy person. A lot of people said that.
Exactly. Exactly. Shit. Fuck is that girl? The one
Yeah, a
who
lot of people.
the one who was wearing the glasses that was up, and I forgot her name. It's been so long, bro. But when I was working
Irene.
at yeah, Irene, there you go. When I was working at
I
Circle K
know.
gas station, Irene and Monifa supposedly had got into it. And Irene was saying a lot of shit about Monifa, saying that, you know, she left her friend and she get bitches killed, all type of shit. You know, it's a lot of Chicago shit that happens behind the scenes without the internet knowing because motherfuckers don't post on the internet. You gotta be like physically there to hear what they be saying. So, you know, when she said that, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Do the internet know about this? And when I was on live and stuff like that, nobody apparently ain't know about it. So it was just a shocker to me. But yeah,
So let me
when
ask
they
you
get
this,
under
right?
pressure, when they get into it with each other, you know they gonna snitch.
Let me let let me ask you this, right? I want to clear up a few things, right? Clear up a few things because you know you got a few YouTubers out here that's saying a few things and they misleading the public. So for a person like you that was there, you know what I'm saying, as far as protesting, you got locked up, you know what I'm saying? Shit, them people made you lose your job, you know what I'm saying? You went through hell, you know what I'm saying, trying to, put up a fight for Kenneka, you know what I'm saying? Let alone dealing with
Shit, I did jail time too.
so uh a lot of people bring up the Marriott Hotel. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah,
for
I
a
don't
person
know.
who actually
Look,
stood on,
my bad for cutting you off. Go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
because I know you could have. Hey, no, I'm just saying because I'm like, how was she even at the Marriott or you know what I'm saying? This party out west and all this crazy shit. When you got there
Man.
standing on
Look,
ground,
I'm gonna stop that right now because look, everybody that's on this live, I want y'all to understand this. When this story first broke out, a lot of YouTubers looked at this as a way to get popular, gang attention, and get money. Everybody was playing First 48, trying to solve this case. A lot of people flew from their prospective countries
right?
and where they was from to come out here to protest. Those are the real ones who came out here physically to protest. Now the ones that stayed behind the scenes mentally was the ones that was continuing to get paid off Kenneka and off me being a kid at the time by encouraging their bullshit and me arguing with them. I was getting them paid too from that. And everybody couldn't say that I'm not the reason why they got popular. I'm the reason why they ass got more popular because I was sitting here arguing with they ass most of the day, every damn day. And you know, you get trolls.
Right.
Them trolls, they are here to troll. Now this was 6ix9ine shit before 6ix9ine was 6ix9ine. I fell for it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I fell for it. But this is Chicago. Do not disrespect the city of Chicago. If she was found at Crown Plaza, that's where she was
Right.
at, Crown Plaza. She wasn't at no Marriott. She wasn't on no west side of damn Chicago. She was found in Crown Plaza. These conspiracy theories of motherfuckers moving the body from point A to point B, stop it. If it was like that, they would have been showed the footage of her body getting moved from another resident to another resident just to cover their ass. But due to her being found dead in Crown Plaza, they needed a way to cover their ass.
Hell
So
yeah.
please, everybody who is listening to these conspiracy theories, stop listening to these conspiracy theories. Y'all might as well listen to a person who say having sex with a fucking turkey will grant you eternal life on Thanksgiving. Stop listening to make believe stories. I'm here to speak nothing but truth, and I've been doing this since day one. When I've been telling y'all the friends was to set up in the hotel, help cover that shit up. Monifa, a Grammy ass broad. You can look at her and tell something Grammy about her. It's just how she looked, period. I wouldn't even go to a party with her because she a setup bitch. I can tell. I'm Hispanic. I used to gang bang. I used to be in Humboldt Park. We know about this. We send our women to set motherfuckers up. That's how we was getting down. So I know a setup when I see a setup. So for people to assault my
But
intelligence to
something.
think I gotta lie about stuff,
Oh,
that's what was irritating me. And I was feeding into they bullshit. And what's bullshit plus bullshit is bullshit. So I was falling for it.
say
Right.
Brazy.
Right.
Brazy.
What's going on? What's going on, Edward?
I got a
You in here
question.
quiet, Edward? What's going on?
No, I'm here, and I got a question. I just wanted to make
What's
sure that
up?
my mic was working. All right. So my friend here said that Monifa was the one who was the setup queen. So my question is, how was Monifa the setup queen? Because see, according to the video footage, it had stated that Monifa and Shamaya was the one who had got Kenneka outside the room. But as we seen on last night, that wasn't the case. Because when Kenneka was crying out, I'm not drunk, I am enjoying myself, it was stated that they were
Monifa
the
was still
ones
in the
who brought
room.
her out the room in Irene's live. But as I
See,
proved to you guys, according to the video footage, that didn't happen because that guy, Mike, and Irene and Bree had left out the room. And
See,
then
that's
later on,
that's
just
what they want y'all to see, so they can confuse y'all. Let me ask you this: when they found Kenneka's body, the stuff that was thrown up in there, who was the last person who had that lip gloss and all that other makeup stuff? Kenneka gave that to who? Monifa, right?
Huh. Right.
well, I don't know because I
Hold on.
didn't
His
see
his
it.
mic. His mic. Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, it's kind of busy over here. The
She
phone
had
keep ringing and
all
stuff like that.
she had the lip. She had the other.
Well, see,
No,
I
no,
mean,
you good, bro. I know you
see.
at work. My boy at work right now, so if he going in and out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that's cool. But see, what I'm saying is, I mean, we can throw the torch upon anybody who we feel, just because we feel some type of way towards anybody and stuff. We can all the time throw shades upon them and things. But just because you feel some type of way towards anybody doesn't necessarily mean that they're guilty. Because I mean,
Oh my goodness!
as the,
I'm sorry. 1 second.
That's
I'm
true. That's
idiot. Don't know how
true.
to get a fucking bus car. Hold on.
All right. No, that's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true. You can't just really determine that off how you feel about a person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna tell y'all something, right? because I got it. I'm finna drop a video after this live. I just did it. I should drop it now, but I want you to look at this footage that I looked at. Right, hey, look. Do anybody think Kenneka died at the time they tried to say she? I mean, they tried to show us like she walked into this freeze and all this stuff. Do anybody think she died like that? Because when you look at the time, right, it looked like okay. So you see France on the lower level at around 242, 243. As soon as he walked and he do the same motion that Kenneka do at the stairs, they cut they sliced it. Boom! It jumped to 3 something, three something.
Back.
You feel me? Like 320. Hold on. It jumped to like 320 something, right? So it showed Kenneka walking through the little lower level. You know what I'm saying? Same way France walked. And then once she walked back and come back through the double doors in Chandelle Lane right there, it sliced and it jumped to 4 something, like 440 something. And now Shamaya coming down the stairs. So I said, damn, what if these people sat back and they split this footage up like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You say what happened? Oh no, he had to. No, so what if they split this footage up like that? Like, give you the footage of France walking down there, boom, slice that bitch. Throw the footage of Kenneka in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing about Kenneka footage. What time was this? Kenneka couldn't have been dead around that time.
See, the thing is,
it's like I'm going off the footage, how they slicing the footage up. I don't think she was dead around that time. I think honestly, the way the pictures look of her, how she looked, Kenneka don't look like she was dead on the 9th. You know what I'm saying? The way they presented them pictures, you know what I'm saying? The next damn day. You know what I'm saying? That means she would have had a whole day to be dead, the whole Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And then we found her on Sunday, and then called up people. But then when you sit back and look at the pictures, it don't look like none of that. I don't see piss stains. She ain't shitted herself. You know what I'm saying? I don't see none of this shit that would make it. And then they try to say she was frozen. This girl wasn't no solid damn frozen. She was definitely not frozen.
Okay, so now what do we go by? Do we go by the video footage? Do we go by the narratives that the kids have given? Do we go by individual people who proclaim that they know everything about this case and stuff? What is it that we go by?
My bad.
No, we go by the video footage.
Look.
No, we go by the video footage. We go by
My bad for cutting y'all off, but I want to answer this question from earlier before I had to cut out. Now, I don't have nothing against Monifa. It's just an opinion, and everybody has the right to voice their opinion about how they feel about a person. But if you live in Chicago and if you got set up by females before, you know a setup chick when you see a setup chick. Now, to respond to a Latoya Slater, me and Teresa never had words over Barbara. It was never that. I always took up for Mama Teresa against everybody who was against her. Because ain't no way you going to bash a woman who dealing with the pain that she was. Can't nobody live in Mama Teresa's shoes. That's what I was trying to tell people. But what we could go off of is what we feel is that's our opinion. Because video's not even 100% accurate. It's a lot of stuff that meets the eye. The only people who know what really happened is the people who was there. And the person who really knew what happened to them is no longer able to speak for themselves. So until the light shined on her voice to be heard, the light gonna shine soon. We just gotta be patient and take our time for the results to get here. I know it's one of them cold cases that we might not hear be solved until 2060. But as long as Kenneka Jenkins get the justice she deserves, that's all that's gonna matter. Right now, we just voicing our opinions and being political about our opinions. Everybody's opinion should be respected. That's what causes friction. That's why people think people doing it for money, because people be on here arguing about opinions. See what I'm
You're
saying?
right about that. You're right about that.
Like
I
like the
mean,
first beginning, Andrew Holmes said
it
it
be a
was a
lot of that.
camera on top of the
It be a lot of
freezer.
that. That's why I be trying to.
Andrew Holmes said it was a camera on top of the freezer. And he saw her walk in the freezer. Everybody bashed him because why the fuck would you go out there and say that? Did you really see that? Ain't no girl just finna walk in the freezer and lock herself in the freezer. It looked like it was a struggle. If you see her body and how stiff it was, it looked like it was a struggle. You're not finna give it to us like that. He should be ashamed of himself. But we all know Andrew Holmes just do it for the fucking money. Every
Right.
activist, what's the three letters in the word activist? ACT is act. So of course they gonna want to shine that limelight on them. They getting that attention from the people, especially the activists that love to bring God and the Bible scriptures up. They using that book to get paid because they using that book to get their words of knowledge to these women who fall for those words of knowledge. Because mainly it's women that's donating to them and they so-called care to change the community. You can't change the community with money. You got to change the community by boycotting these white businesses. You can't change the community with money. What would Walmart do if nobody shopped at Walmart? They'll panic. What would Target do if nobody shopped at Target? They'll panic. Then our voices would be heard. That's why I label myself the voice for the voiceless. I'm not a fucking activist. Because all the activists do is go up there and act. They act like they care for the community. But y'all really paying their rent and bills. I'm the only one that's been shown to fucking work. I got a job. But people was bashing me. Oh, look at Rico, got to catch the bus and the train. But I got a fucking job. Who could say that in America these days?
Right.
Obviously not Jedediah and them because they still on live asking for donations for protesters. Meanwhile, I'm busting my ass 9 to 5. That's why y'all don't see me on
So
live no
look,
more. That's why y'all don't see me on this shit no more. Because every time when somebody try to voice their opinion and have true concern about the case they voice their opinion on, motherfuckers want to try to bash that person, bring them down because they got a bigger following.
Well, see, you have to understand that is to be expected. Now, I've been talking about this case for almost 7 years. At the time of his introduction and things and stuff, there's a lot of people who didn't agree with me. I was one who had literally protected Teresa Martin for 3 years. Then, after which I have been shown some things, and then it changed my whole perspective about her. And I was one who vilified her to no end and really didn't give two tails about what people felt and things. Because again, it's about everybody's perspective. Everybody's perspective is going to be different. I had to go through so much heartache and pain and things and stuff because people couldn't see it my way. Just like they wanted me to see it their way, they couldn't see it my way. I said that the thing is, what I was given, what I was seeing, I had spoke upon. And I really didn't care who liked it or who didn't in things. Because at the end of the day, that's the way that it stands with me today. I'm going to speak what I see or what I feel. Until you can prove to me otherwise, then that's where I stand.
Well, look, I've been A1 since day one with Mama Teresa because when I was down at my worst, when I lost my little sister, when my little sister was deceased in a car crash, that woman prevented me from going on the streets and doing something stupid that was gonna take my life away. She prayed for me. She always throw events at Douglas Park for them kids. And when she prayed for me and I knew that she was sincere about her prayer for me, that's what made me want to change my life around a little bit. I ain't gonna say it changed my life around a lot, but when I seen that it was the other way around, I wanted to go out there and I wanted to help that lady get justice because I felt like I owe her a favor. She helped me out, so I wanted to go help her out. That's the history that me and Mama Teresa got together. And that's why I was so defensive about Mama Teresa when everybody was sitting there bashing her, saying the stupid shit they were saying out their mouth about her when can't nobody live in that woman's shoes to tie them fucking laces to go through the pain that she was going through during
Facts.
that
I feel
time when
that.
they was trying to find her daughter. The lady that went through breast cancer surgery, nobody just don't know how to show self-respect until it's one of their family members. Then they want people to show some self-respect.
Well, see, we can say that about anybody because the way that she came and things, you can't even sit here and tell the people that they shouldn't be saying anything about her and stuff. Whatever your relationship with her, that's your
Well,
relationship, but you can't speak for everybody. And again, like I said before,
but see,
how she.
that's the thing. That's the thing. It's the difference. Listen.
The difference between speaking up for
This is the
everybody or
thing,
speaking
right?
up for one person.
This is the thing. I can understand where he coming from. Look, I can understand where he coming from because he actually know her. You know what I'm saying? These other people don't know her. These other people never sat next to her, never had a conversation with her, never prayed with, never. They don't know her. They just going off of what we looking at on TV. He actually been with this woman, know this woman, sat with this woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's the difference. And I understand where he coming from with that. How somebody gonna judge this woman and they ain't never met her? They ain't never stayed, they ain't never kicked it with her, they ain't never had a conversation with her.
Just like they judge all of us. So what is the difference? His personal relationship is his personal relationship with her. But everybody don't see it that way. It's what I'm saying. So yeah, okay, I get it.
The difference is
the difference is that he has a personal relationship with her. I don't, and everybody else doesn't. Yeah, the people are going to judge her based upon what they see. So what is the difference? The difference is they're going to vilify whoever they want to vilify, regardless.
The difference is when he speak on her, I can respect it because I know he know her. When other people speak on it, I can't respect it because I know they don't know her. That's all. They can feel how they want to feel. They can say whatever they want to say. I just can't listen to it because I know you don't even know this motherfucker, but you don't know her personally.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. So just as we being vilified for the things that we think, see, or believe and stuff, it's the same way with her and stuff. So what is the difference? I get it. I can respect that he has the utmost respect for her because he prayed for him and stuff, but nobody knows her. But we're only going to talk about what we see, and that's what we can do. That's it.
Exactly.
So whether you respect it or not, really, nobody will give two rats asses because they're going to say what they're going to say anyway.
But look, what is that though? If they say what they say, their opinion, correct?
It's their opinion, exactly.
Exactly. You cannot take away nobody's opinion. That's the point that I'm trying to make. So me protecting her, that was my opinion of how I feel about Mama Teresa because I personally know Mama Teresa, and nobody else don't know her like how people who live in Chicago who actually know her.
And my friend, I totally respect that. That's all that I'm saying.
Listen, y'all. Hey, check it out. Listen. This ain't no. I don't want this to become no battle against anything. You know what I'm saying? We up here. You my boy, Edward P. Rico, my boy. We up here. We just politicking. This ain't. I don't want this to become no going back and forth thing because it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no battle. I mean, I'm hearing him, my friend. I'm hearing him. I get it. I get it. It ain't no battle. You know how I am.
I don't want the public. I don't want people in the chat to think
it's no battle.
We up here. We going back and forth. You know what
I'm saying? We are three grown men who is expressing our opinions, and that's all it is. He ain't never came at me sideways. I haven't came at him sideways. He expressed his opinion. I expressed my opinion. That's all that it is. It ain't no battle.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like that because I mean, like I say, I respect his opinion. I respect your opinion. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm just trying to get an understanding of a person that actually stood at the funeral.
Look, what year?
You see what I'm saying? You got people basically saying that this one, this girl in this casket.
Hold on, Brazy. What year was this that this Kenneka Jenkins story happened?
2017.
2017, right? So I came home late 2014. So this 2024, right? I'll be 30 this year. how young I was back then, I'm not finna entertain nobody to argue with them no
We at
more.
24 right now.
Yeah, I'm not finna argue with nobody. You don't gotta worry about me arguing with this fella. He's just full of his
No,
own
no, no.
opinions,
It
and
ain't
I'm
that.
gonna
It ain't that.
respect them.
I just don't want it to. No, it's just about how it's sounding, how it's sounding. I'm listening to y'all, and it's like how it's sounding, like y'all kind of like going back and forth. And I don't want it to be like that. Y'all, my homies and shit.
No, 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 no.
Let's keep it neutral because we
I'm
doing it
not.
for the
I'm
public.
not gonna go. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. I'm done doing that. Like I said, I'm about to be 30. I got a 6-year-old finna be 7 this year who just graduated. So I'm not finna argue with no other grown man about his opinion. My daughter wasn't even born yet when I was out there
I
protesting for
know. My
Kenneka.
boy Edward come off. Edward sound like he be a little harsh with, but that's how he is. But he ain't trying to be on no foul shit with you or nothing like that. Edward cool.
No, all I'm saying is that he sees her in a different way. The public doesn't see her the way that he sees her. So everybody is going to judge the
Right.
people based upon what they see. And that's all that I'm saying. So you can't get mad at people because they're saying or doing whatever they do based
Who do you
upon their
mean by the
perspective.
public though? Do you mean the public outside of Chicago or the public who lives in
It
Chicago?
doesn't matter whether you're in Chicago, out Chicago, or whatever and stuff.
It
The
does
people.
matter because the people in Chicago who know Monifa or who know Mama Teresa got different things to say than the people who live on the outside of Chicago.
But a lot of the people that's online are not in Chicago. So yes, they're going to have a difference in opinion. So whether you like it or
Exactly.
not, that's
So,
what it's going to be, my friend.
and those opinions turn to what? Conspiracy theories, correct? Because they don't
Well, I mean, but
100% know the
that's what it
person.
has been going throughout ever since this thing has been in indoctrination. So what can you do about it? I mean, the only thing that you can do is just talk about
So
it. That's it. That's what we all doing, right? Everybody renders their own opinion. Whether you're in Chicago or not in Chicago, it really doesn't matter. Because if everybody's going to respect everybody, that's what it's going to be. If you're going to argue with the people, that's what it's going to be. You're never going to change people's perception of anybody or anything. So
Because
you
of
can
what?
either
Because
entertain
they
the madness
entitled to
or you
their
don't
what?
have to.
Because
hold on.
they're
Let me
entitled to
ask you
their
this
what?
then. Let me ask you this then. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Hey, and the reason it seemed like we study like on top of each other because I don't know it's lagging, but let me ask y'all this, right? With all this going on, like Edward, with him being a person who actually was in the middle of this protest, and you know what I'm
What is
saying,
that
went
noise,
through all this shit.
Brazy?
I don't know. It's a noise. Y'all, do anybody in the chat hear a noise? Just say something. Say put a thumbs up or something if y'all hear something. I'm trying to see
I
if
hear somebody snoring.
no,
Somebody
I ain't
snoring.
snoring.
Oh,
I ain't no
he
snoring. I know my
snoring.
dog. I know my dog ain't that loud.
Okay. All right.
How you hit everything good? Can everybody can hear in the chat?
Yeah, I just had to mute somebody.
Okay. My thing is like Edward, like, is there anything that you would want to ask him as far as around that time when they was going through that? Because you know he had got locked up with Monifa and Lamont. You know he had been around Jedediah, all them different people. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you want to ask him as far as a lot of stuff that we was debunking with people? You know what I mean? And he would know for sure from being out there and seeing everything, seeing the setup, you know what I'm saying, seeing how they, you know, how these officers was playing it and the friends and all that different stuff. Is there anything you want to ask him with that?
Yeah, what I want to know is what was the atmosphere like for when they had when what's his name? What was that? Andrew Holmes. When Andrew Holmes had called Teresa Martin and had asked her to shut down the protest because the hotel wasn't making any money. What was her reaction at the time to when he had told her that? I mean, did she immediately shut it down? Did she go around and talk to the people and say shut it down? I mean, what was the atmosphere that led up to that?
Now, I don't know about a conversation that those two had about shutting down the protest. I know the protest did get shut down due to something about funds was handled miscorrectly. The funds were supposed to be used to bail people out of jail who was getting locked up for protesting. But from what was told, the funds was being handled miscorrectly. Mama Teresa, I guess that's what started the tension between her and Jedediah. But I ain't hear this stop the protest thing from Andrew Holmes.
Okay, so who was mishandling the funds?
So
Jedediah
it's
and crew? Well,
I'm
wait, wait,
not
wait. First of all, who was someone who had asked for the funds in the first place? Because what was it, her or was it Jedediah and the people?
Mama Teresa didn't ask for no funds. Jedediah was the one who created the trust fund to bail people out of jail, as well as make sure protesters had something to eat and something to drink while we was out there protesting. Now, like I said about the activist stuff, you should need money to start no protest because stuff like this happens. Who to get blamed for it? The person who was speaking on a trust fund that was supposedly needed. I bailed myself out of jail twice. Third time is when they decided to bail me out, is when I got attacked by the police. People forget that I was arrested 3 times out there during that protest, and I had to do up to a month in the county jail for it.
My friend, I think that you're focusing this whole thing upon your personal experiences and stuff. And my question is simply this: there was a lot of people who got arrested. Not only you got Monifa, you got the guy who was with Monifa, and I'm pretty sure that there was a host of other people. So again, now my question is this: Teresa Martin had nothing to do with any funds that was being collected, right?
No, she did
She
not.
never asked for anything, right?
She did not ask for any of that.
Okay, but it does take funds to host a protest or things and stuff. You know, like they say, they were bailing people out of jail, they were feeding the people, they were housing the people and things like that. You said that people were coming out from near and far, from everywhere, and so it's from my understanding that those funds that was collected was to house people, was to feed people, was to clothe people, and do
That
all of this other stuff,
I
right?
can't confirm or deny that, because if people want to come out and protest, they should know they need their own money to find somewhere they need to stay, as well as keep themselves up hydrated and food and stuff like that. It shouldn't take nobody to donate to a source that may not or may can be trusted, because then it causes tension the way that it caused the tension. That's what created the tension between Mama Teresa and Jedediah, because it took somebody to say that Jedediah was mishandling the funds. Stuff didn't add up to Mama Teresa, and that's why she stopped the protest, because she didn't want to get affiliated with such nonsense and drama. So
I
I don't,
disagree,
I
my
don't
friend,
blame her for
because it
that.
was Teresa Martin, the one who was saying that. Well, I listened to Andrew Holmes, and she said that he was quite making sense because he was the one who said that the hotel wasn't making any money. It wasn't Teresa, it was him. And she listened to him, and she shut down the protest based upon what he had said.
She shut down the protest because she got into it with Jedediah. She didn't shut down the protest because of what Andrew Holmes was saying.
Yeah, I saw her get it. Look, I saw her get into it with Jedediah. I saw her get into it with him. That shit was on the live.
Okay,
They was out there
so what is
when
this
she.
live then that she said that she had went and she had listened to Andrew Holmes, and Andrew Holmes had told her that that the hotel wasn't making money, so I should shut it down. And
That
so I should have
hotel
listened to
was
him.
continuing to make money because people was checking in our face. So that, I don't know what part of that story you get from, but that is not true.
So
Okay.
so the hotel was lying about saying that they was basically Andrew Holmes was lying about saying that the hotel was losing money.
Andrew Holmes is nothing but a compulsive liar.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah, he ain't nothing but a
Okay, I
compulsive
can believe
liar.
that. Hey,
Well, I
coming
mean,
from Chicago, I can believe that.
okay, but didn't she have a conversation with him at one point? I mean, I thought that she mentioned him in some type of live or whatever, right?
She mentioned in the
I'm
live
pretty
of
sure she
she
probably
stopped the
had a
protest
conversation
because
with
of
her.
Jedediah. That's when those two got into it. It wasn't because of Andrew Holmes told her to stop.
I could have sworn that I heard her mention something about Andrew Holmes, and that she should have listened to him because he was telling her that the hotel wasn't making any money, and so that she should shut it down.
I don't recall that. So I don't got a true answer to that question. I don't recall that though. I
Brazy,
just know that
you
she got
never heard
into it
that?
with Jed.
You never heard that?
What?
No, I
No,
never heard that since I've
saying
been
to
out that
Brazy. Brazy,
protest.
you
I ain't
never
gonna
heard
lie to
that?
you. I was just
Huh?
that Andrew Holmes had her shut it down?
No, you did. Did
Is that
you
what you
hear
asking
the
me?
live that Teresa Martin had made about Andrew Holmes, saying that she should have listened to him and that the hotel establishment wasn't making money?
She was sitting in the car, right?
Yeah, she was sitting in the car.
I'm talking about she was sitting in the car when she made that. Yeah, I seen
Right.
that
So,
live.
but you heard that.
Right. I can play
Did
that.
you hear what she
If you know
said?
you all want me to play it, I can play it.
Yeah, play it,
Yeah,
so
I heard
my
what she
friend can
said.
hear it.
I thought she was saying
I just want to get clarity. I just want to
try
see
to-
what she said. So he's saying something different. I just wanted to get clarity to see exactly what she said, because he's saying that Jedediah, she shut it down because of Jedediah. But let's play it for the chat and for him to hear exactly what she said. And so if it's what she said, it's what she said.
Okay, let me find it real quick. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. If y'all received the wrench, man, that's because y'all special people to me. And shit, y'all know how we going. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to tap in. Y'all know what's going on.
See, I'm not being accusatory of nobody. I've always said this time around, I'm going to go by what the people said, not for what I think, not for what I feel, for what the people said. And if we can get clarity out of confusion for what the people said, well, then that's all the well and good.
But
And
I
so,
was there. I was there when the whole thing got shut down because of the shit with Jedediah and the trust fund money. I ain't hear
no,
nothing about it getting shut down because Andrew Holmes told her the hotel wasn't making money. Because people was checking in our face. We was trying to stop them from checking in. It got to the point to where
I
they
heard because
turned the
I
water sprinklers on us.
Damn. Well, that's crazy.
what?
No, he said they got to turn the water sprinklers and shit on them.
And they did that so we could, quote unquote, break law
Video
and step in the street and they could lock us up.
Huh.
So let me ask you this, Brazy, if you can find a video, play that video. So, my friend, were you there at the time to when Lenora had made that statement that my sister clothes don't make her who she is, or whatever, and she's not down here selling anything? Were you there when she made that statement?
I heard about that statement, but I never paid attention to it like it was important to pay attention to it.
So what is your feelings about that? Because nobody has ever asked this girl anything about Kenneka down there selling anything. But she just come right out the blue and say something like that.
Like I said,
Like
it's
she
just like
basically like she was trying to. You said it's a lot of what, bro?
It ain't nothing but a lot of confusion and a lot of conspiracy.
Yeah, thank you, Latoya. I thought I knew that Andrew Holmes told her that. Now Latoya Slater had even said it. Andrew Holmes had told Teresa Martin to shut it down because the hotel wasn't making any money. She didn't say anything about Jedediah and what they were doing with any funds or anything. I know that I know I heard that. I know I heard that. And I know that she said that. So now, if she shut it down because of Jedediah, well, that's a different story.
Okay.
I've never heard
Latoya
that.
said you right, Edward.
I know.
Well, like I said,
cooking with D. Cooking with D. Fresh.
See the thing. The thing is this. You know, I don't have no problem with what Mother Teresa had did and things because, again, I had my feelings in the beginning, and then my feelings had changed towards her. But then after I was talking with one of my sisters who, you know, is a minister, and after she was telling me about certain things and stuff, it changed my whole perspective of how Teresa Martin had moved. Now, me not being from Chicago, me being from California, me on the outside looking in, me being the baby boy of the family, and me being very close to my mom and things, I couldn't fathom for the likes of me how a mother could lose her child and what she would be going through and things. And so my heart went out towards her. The only thing that I really didn't like about Teresa Martin in her stance and the way she was doing is that it seems to me it was cold and callous because she didn't shed a tear for Kenneka. The only time that she really shed tears was when her sister had died. And that broke my heart because I'm kind of like, wow, you're really going bawling out for your sister, but then when it comes down to your own daughter, you can't even shed not one tear.
You know,
and then for your brother, you can't even shed one tear. And I'm like, wow, really? And so that's how I felt. And that's how a lot of people felt. Because again, we are on the outside looking in. All we can see is that she ain't showing no type of emotions whatsoever.
Well, like I said, the only time that I remember hearing that Mama Teresa shut down the protest is when her and Jedediah had tension about the trust fund. I never heard Andrew Holmes telling her to shut it down, and she said, yeah, we don't come out to protest no more because of Andrew Holmes. Only thing I heard about Andrew Holmes was the bullshit that he said about supposedly he saw her walk in the freezer. That was the only thing I heard about him. When I went out there, like, I don't know why they said that hotel wasn't making money. Because if y'all could look at what that hotel was making during that protest, you would clearly see that hotel was still profiting because people were still checking in. People was out there in their windows laughing at us, recording us. So that's the lie. They were still making their money.
I could believe that.
They wasn't
I could
making
believe
that
that.
money. If
Brazy,
they wasn't
can you
making
find that
money,
video?
what?
You don't have that video?
Why would I have a video of them laughing at us?
I just tried to pull it up, man. It made me jump off the screen. Hold on.
No, I'm asking Brazy, do we have that video so he can show you?
Oh.
Now I'm not denying anything of what you're saying, my friend, because again, you were there, so I can't speak up against that and things. But what I can say is
another thing I would like to say. When my grandmother just passed away, I didn't shed a tear during that point when I saw her body dead up on that hospital bed. I was destroyed on the inside, so it was no way for me to show emotion during that time. But when her funeral came, I definitely showed that emotion. You have to know that certain people show certain ways of emotion, especially when you don't know what they're going through on the inside. Maybe it destroyed her. Maybe she didn't know what to say or how to feel. But best believe that shit hurt her every day.
So look.
Well, see, that's exactly my point. That's what I was saying.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right? Because somebody just said, okay, Latoya said J Money stated Kenneka had on an Adidas fit. Did she have an Adidas fit on when she showed up to Lenore house and changed clothes or what? And then I want to ask you this, Rico. Motherfucking, a lot of people say that she was there before the 9th. You know what I'm saying? What was the issue with the Parker with the tickets that they got on the 6th that Mama Teresa was talking about?
See, I don't know about that neither. I read that in I think I seen that in a video or something that they was explaining that, but I don't know about that, about the changing the clothes and the parking ticket. The only thing that, like I say, I know about.
Yeah, it was said that the tickets was it was said that the tickets was recycled.
Yeah, I heard
They
about
was
that.
recycled tickets because she was saying people.
Yeah, I heard about conversation about
You say
that,
you
but
heard about it?
yeah, I heard conversation about that.
That's
Oh,
illegal. It is totally illegal. It is against the law to go ahead and recycle tickets and things because, again, if somebody's car was to got broken into or whatever the case may be, and they had a ticket that was that was post dated or predated and things, that they wouldn't have been able to get an accurate claim on any type of insurance. Oh my goodness!
Hold on, real quick. Redbone.
I
When
know.
Mama Teresa first discovered that her daughter was gone, she definitely ran out that hotel crying. Stop trying to make it seem like this. What I'm talking about the conspiracy theory. See, when people look at different YouTube videos about this sacrifice shit like that, Mama Teresa is not a mainstream artist. When you think about sacrifice, Illuminati, and all that, you got to look at rappers. That's that shit. Mama Teresa, no. That sacrifice stuff, no. People is stupid to think like that. Like, oh, it was a sacrifice, oh, it was a blood ritual, oh, the Freemasons. Like, that is so retarded for y'all to think that. I'm an Israelite. So what was y'all think about me? Like, that's stupid. That's once again a conspiracy theory. That's not even an opinion. That's a conspiracy theory because y'all blaming this lady for something that have not been showed.
But my friend, again, and this is what I say, you're in your feelings, you have your opinion. They have
I'm
their
not
opinion. And so
I'm not
however
in
they
my
want to
feelings.
see
I'm
it,
telling her
however they
truth.
say it and things, you gotta respect that. Just
That is
because
hypothetically 100% the truth. I just spoke out my mouth was
I
truth.
my friend, I get it, but then again, hear me out and listen to what I'm saying. I'm a Christian, I'm a Baptist believer
hey,
and
I'll
things.
stop y'all, but I'm gonna drop the link. Listen. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that want to come up. Don't come up with that trolling shit. You feel me? I don't expect that from none of y'all. No way. It seemed like all y'all solid. I know everybody's solid in here. I will hope everybody's solid. You know what I'm saying? I know the few people I know they solid. But what I'm saying is I'm gonna drop the link in the chat because I want y'all to come up politic too. You know what I'm saying? We just politicking, man. It's Brazy After Dark once again. Get your likes up, subscribe, goddamn it, like, do all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We need all that. You know what I'm saying? These are conversations I'll be wanting to have after dark, late night. You know what I'm saying? Let's politic and get some real shit going on. So yes, I'm gonna drop the link because I do want whoever to come up and politic with us. Y'all can finish though. Y'all can finish, bro.
This thing is, Brazy, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So whether they feel that it was a sacrifice, whether they feel that it was a ritual, whether they feel this and that and the other, they have the right to say whatever they want to say. So the thing is,
Yeah, they
nobody
do.
Right. Nobody can sit here and tell the people, well, you can't say this, or you can't do this, you can't do that. See,
Okay,
that's
I got a
what brings.
question for you there. I'm gonna cut you off on that. Just like what Miss Cooking with just said. What is the evidence of Mama Teresa sacrificing her daughter? Like this. Do y'all even like?
What is the
Go ahead.
evidence of Kenneka not going down there selling her kitty cat? We
What?
got a guy in her phone that was stated that these number 3 and number 4 was there. We would have never known that if Lenore never even spoke upon that.
But
Lenore got on
what if
national.
God
My
number
friend,
three?
I haven't finished yet. Lenore had got on national TV talking about, well, my sister's clothes don't make her who she is or whatever and stuff, and she not down here selling her cat. Everybody's know that this hotel is known for doing this and that and the other.
Okay,
So
but look
now
though,
my
do
question
you
is
not know?
simply this.
Do you not know
My
that some
question,
of them
let me
dudes?
finish, my friend. My question is simply
So what?
this. Why was number 3 and 4 in
I'm
Kenneka's
trying to answer
phone?
your fucking question, my friend. Got
Okay,
number
but
3
let
and
me
number
finish
4.
with what I have to say before you come and interject, my friend.
Bro, you what's the
Hey,
dude, bro? Like,
listen.
look, Brazy, you remember
This can't
the
listen,
video?
man. This can't be a battle. This can't be a battle.
Look, I ain't trying to
want
make
to
it
do
about it, but
that.
look,
This ain't no battle. I don't
this
want
what's
to do
gonna
that.
kill that conspiracy. Who is Kenneka brother? Wasn't he not in tour with motherfuckers? Was it the same motherfuckers who was in tour with her brother now? So guy number 3 and number 4 may have been motherfuckers who her brother was in tour with. What the fuck? Y'all be that's dumb.
Okay, so Brazy, show this man who you had said that was in Kenneka Jenkins' phone that we had just talked about the other day. That was from California.
Okay. Yeah, it's a white man. It's a white man. I tried to think, was it a situation where it could have been somebody had to burn the phone and use this man information, but then they was able to call his phone and this man picked up the phone and he stated in the paperwork in the actual the case file, the man stated that I already talked to the police and he ain't had nothing else to say. That's what he said. This is shit that's in the case file. You see what I'm saying? So the numbers contact 3 and 4 was listen. You said what happened?
Because you remember it was the fake case file.
But this, shit, I don't know. I ain't never know it was a fake case file. I know this right here was everything that was there. This is the real shit. This is the real shit, bro. This ain't fake. This is the real shit.
And see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Everybody proclaimed that they know so much shit and stuff, but then they don't read and they don't listen.
Detective Delacova told me. That's the same detective that was working on the case when I was arrested for a Facebook post. Me and Delacova had a conversation. So I'm telling you what Delacova told me.
And what
he said,
just like Delacova, just like all of the other, just like Detective Rose and all of them, all of those suckers were sitting here lying, just like the kids, just like the establishment. Every goddamn body is lying in this case.
From what it sounded like, from what Delacova was saying, the police didn't know anything about what really happened until they was called from who? Mama Teresa. People trying to blame the police like they got something to do with it. If you look at the videos when the police found her body, they said she was frozen solid, right?
But they also said in the beginning that she was found in the dock area, but then they turned around and changed that and said that she was frozen, that she was found in the freezer.
Well, where that was that? What that report at? Was that in the report file? Because I seen the actual files, and it was a lot of stuff that had to get debunked because it was fake.
Do you have the actual files? I mean, you can
a lot of these YouTubers got it. Who I was arguing with, who they showed the shit. See, this is what I'm saying. Like this stuff never gets solved until the light really shine on the voice that we can't hear anymore.
Well, who in the hell have the voice to go ahead and put some clarity to this stuff? Because just because you are speaking something, my friend, doesn't even make it law.
Can I finish talking?
Yeah.
You say you a Christian, right? Assalamu alaikum, brother. Calm that down. See what I'm saying?
So look. Hold on. Check this out, right? I want to do it like this, right? Because it's like to me, it sounded like we going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to be that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have a genuine conversation with my guys up here. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be where things feel like it seems like it's being directed towards you more than just having a conversation with you. And I don't want it to be that. You know what I'm saying?
That's his chest. He poking his chest out a lot. It's like he been ready.
I ain't here to we ain't here to question you and see what you know is right and wrong. I just want to know what was going on with you at the time. You know what I'm saying? Me and you talk all the time, so we talk our shit. You know what I mean? Me and Eric, we talk all the time, so we conversate. I want it to be that atmosphere. You know what I mean? We got people in the comments, they talking, they politicking. You know what I mean? They going back and forth. I want people to come up here. I don't want nobody to feel like they got to get, you know what I'm saying, question or anything. Come up here and talk your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I heard there was a
For
few
real.
things that was
That's
fake.
how I want to do it. You know,
It was a little girl that supposedly said that she was there, a little 16-year-old underage girl. She was fake. We found out that was a
yeah.
YouTuber that was
Look. I
trying to
read
get
that
attention.
statement.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It was a few statements that was fake and got proved that it was fake when the
You know what?
actual
I damn near
evidence came
believed
out.
it. I damn near believed it. She said she was.
Exactly.
Look, I
Shit
damn near
sounds
believed
so
it. She
real
said she
that
was
make us
underage,
believe
and
it until we find out it's fake.
man,
That's what's wrong with the minds of the people. We look at shit that look and sound so real, and then we find out it's fake. We still don't believe it's fake, so we gonna say it's still real.
Okay, so let me say this. So if we're going to be on this respect level and things, Latoya Slater and all of you moderators and things, you guys need to check this Lovely Gibbons things. Now, see, I came to shoot my shot and to say what I need to say, but I didn't come to nobody's panel to be disrespectful. I mean, be respected in any type of way. You know how I am, Brazy. So check this woman before I get on her shit.
No, ain't nobody. If anybody in the chat being disrespectful, can y'all please handle that? You know what I'm saying? This ain't. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, right? I fuck with Edward. I fuck with Rico. They wouldn't even be on the channel if I ain't even fuck with them. Anybody that know me and Edward history, that's what it was, history. That's my boy. So I don't expect nobody in this motherfucking chat to be trying to be disrespectful to or motherfucking Rico. You know what I'm saying? Latoya, hey, you know you a day one. Hey, knock that shit out the box with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Knock that shit out the box with anybody. We gonna do our shit this time. This time around, going live, doing our shit. We gonna do our shit for real. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do real numbers too. It ain't about the numbers. We gonna do real numbers because you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be fair. It's gonna be fair over here. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't talking about Kenneka case. We talking about all type of cases. You know what I'm saying? It's just right now, this right here, this Kenneka, our baby, man. That's what we've been stuck on. That's what we've been talking about. But we got other shit we're gonna talk about too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need you to hold that down. For real. What you was saying, Edward?
No, okay, so damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, Mr. Rico. So let's get back to
They family owned.
Huh? What'd you say? So
Toya said Rose family owned. You damn right they family owned.
So let's get back to Irene's life.
Hey, look, sorry for cutting you off, but you want to know what's so fucked up, Brazy? How that statement is correct that Rosemont is family owned. That white shirt, the lieutenant, the fat guy who was out there, who
the
was
one who robbed the damn gas
people,
stations.
that he got arrested for robbing people. So what officer lieutenant you know that get arrested for robbing people where they from? There's a lot of corruption in Rosemont. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of things happen in Rosemont that meets the eye. Even the officers in the county jail were saying Rosemont is a mob city. I'm trying to tell people this. I can only tell y'all what I know.
That shit. I believe that shit.
I can only tell y'all what I know, and that's what I'm doing, telling y'all what I know. So the hospitality, all that ain't gonna fly with me, man. I'm just saying what I know. People making it seem like I'm supposed to know everything. I'm just a fucking human like everybody else. I'm telling y'all what I know, what I experienced, what Joseph Alvarez experienced. That's all I'm telling y'all right now before y'all start
I hear you gave me your government and shit.
Huh?
I said, you done gave me your government and shit. I hear you, my nigga. I'm listening
Exactly, because people is confused on what I'm supposed to know. People keep thinking I'm supposed to know everything. If I was supposed to know everything, shit, I'd be Albert Einstein. I fucking would know why gravity worked the way it worked, but I don't know that. But I'm
Well,
gonna tell y'all what I do know.
Mr. Rico, if you would listen, then I would tell you something, and then I was trying to get your opinion upon something. I wasn't saying if you knew this or not. I was just trying to get your opinion upon this. So let me go back and let me state my thing of what I was going to say to you. Now let's go back to Irene's live. In Irene's live, they had clearly stated, Shamaya and Monifa had stated that they had taken Kenneka Jenkins out of the room. They had left her in the hallway, and Kenneka was sitting there with her head between her legs. Then it was stated by Teresa Martin that the kids had told her that they left her inside the main lobby and things. So I wanted to get your perspective upon, since you know Monifa, but I don't know if you know Shamaya. What are your feelings upon that? Do you believe that that is actual factual truth in what they had stated? Is what I'm saying.
In my opinion, the only person who I feel like that was trying to really look for was Bree. But what Shamaya and them said, I don't know if it's truth to that or not. So I'm not gonna answer that. The only thing we was shown was what they wanted us to see. So we don't got no choice but to believe in that video that they showed us at that point.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
what I'm trying to understand is, how is that a
y'all see the
5-star
videos?
hotel? I'm trying to see, how is that a 5-star hotel and nobody
No, I
ain't
was gonna
seen her
say,
stumbling in the hallways
did
like
y'all
that?
see the videos? Right, that's what I'm saying. Now look, let me ask you this. Did y'all get the videos before or after the protest was over with?
Oh, I gotta think about that one right there. I think we got that during, like, what made us come out there like 3,000 something strong is when they showed, the videos and the pictures and stuff. Is what made us all go out there 3,000 something strong. So it was during the protest that, and then it was like, I think it was the morning of one day, I forgot, and then it's just like everybody said, "Yeah, we up there at
Because at one
Rosebud,"
point, Teresa wasn't blaming the hotel, right?
she, I think she was in a way, because she was like, the hotel know what happened to her baby. But I wouldn't say that's blaming the hotel.
Somebody
She
said,
just saying that they know what happened to her baby.
was that Kenneka in the casket?
Yes, that was Kenneka in the casket. People need to understand, if your body get found in water, even if it was frozen, when it defrosts, the water swell you up. That was
So was
definitely
she
Kenneka in that
frozen? Because I don't think she was fucking frozen. I don't think she was dead. Look, I don't think she was frozen. I think the pictures look too fresh for them to present her body on a Sunday.
I think she was cold enough to where
She looked shit.
That was her in that casket. I looked at her eye to eye. Well, I ain't gonna say eye to eye because she can't,
No, I believe
see
that.
me eye to eye. But I seen the body.
No, I believe that. I know they wouldn't be having no goddamn funeral for no motherfucker that ain't the person who it's supposed to be. I'll tell you that shit. And everybody there, kids and all crying and shit. Now that's just too much of a play. So I know that was, I know all that shit was real.
Yeah, that's definitely her in that casket. I'm gonna say that right there. Cause if it wasn't her in that casket, a lot of people said it probably wasn't her, because that's why Monifa was laughing and shit like that. But That was her in that casket. Motherfuckers wouldn't be drinking and be emotional the way they was emotional. It's like the only people who do shit like that is a person that know more than what they were saying. And like I said, they was
Right.
in some shit, bro. They was in some shit. This was back when gangs started like being
So what do
clickbangers
you
and shit like.
what do you think happened? What was the talk around the whispers and shit? What was the talk around at that time? What do you think happened?
I just think that somebody baited Kenneka to go there when she didn't want to go there. She was supposed to went to the movies with, from what I heard, with Lenore and them, but for some reason, Monifa kept pressuring her to go to that party. Well, Irene didn't want Monifa ass there. So why was she pressured to go to this damn
That's what I'm
hotel
saying.
party with
So
a person
why was
who
she
wasn't
pressuring
wanted?
her to go to the
That's
party?
why I'm saying it had to be some set up shit going on. Cause
Wait a
them
minute.
niggas that was in that party was into it with Kenneka brother.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought that Cooking with D had said that Kenneka was the one who helped set up the party and that she was going to go anyway.
She did.
So what is the
That's my
big
thing.
beef
She
about?
did.
So what is the big beef about Kenneka going to the party? She was going to go to the party anyway. And then what movies is going to start at some 1 o'clock in the morning?
I don't.
Now that
Oh no,
I
no,
don't
that's the
look.
show. That's the late show. That's the last one. They was going to see it right over there on Roosevelt.
Right. But okay, so how could Kenneka go to the movies and stuff, but then supposed to go and support her friend as well? Help me to make that make sense.
Because I guess that's why Monifa was pressuring her
The
to go to
movie,
that
the
party.
movie, the movie. Listen. The movie, the tickets were sold out, and I remember that because Ty tried to go see that movie, at the same time as we can see in their footage, and he couldn't go because the tickets were sold out.
Okay, but that's
You
still
can
not
look at his
answering my
live when he
question.
was at the movie.
My question
That's
is
why I mean,
again.
I guess she went on ahead and changed the. I guess she went on ahead and changed. But see, this is the thing. The video that I seen, she got friends that was saying that she supposed to went to the movies with them. But a motherfucker kept calling her. I think Irene kept calling her, asking her when she coming to the damn party. Now, I
thought
didn't
that
hear
was
anything
Monifa
about, I
doing
mean,
that.
besides, but if you
I
look
thought
at the
that was
live with the friends, I thought they were saying Irene.
I
Well,
heard
okay,
that
so
Monifa
She
was the
had
one
some
that
different
kept blowing
friends
up.
that,
well, I mean, help me to make this make sense because now you got you got your narrative, Brazy, you got your narrative, Rico, and then
that ain't
Cooking with D
no,
has
that's
her
not a
narrative.
narrative. That's
Well, I mean, but
that's not a narrative.
she said that you heard Cooking with D had said that Kenneka had helped
No,
Irene set up that party.
exactly.
Right, and so she was going to go anyway. She didn't need no
No, I heard exactly
non-important.
what he said.
Where's this evidence
What I'm
at?
trying to say is this. Listen. What I'm trying to say is this, y'all. When a Kenneka, we see Ty on footage going to the movie theater and saying the tickets were sold out. You feel me? We hear Kenneka not even here. She got some friends that's sitting in a car that's talking about the shit and saying that Irene kept calling her to go to the party, but Kenneka's supposed to went with them to the movies. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going off of what the girl said. That said it was the other friends and motherfucking what you know what they were saying. They said Irene was the one steady calling her to go to the party. Now I know what Cooking with D said, and I remember throughout all this case, I was hearing it was Monifa. But then that video say that. I just seen that video not too long ago again, and it just like refreshed my mind. Like, damn, the girl said that she's supposed to went with them to the movies, but a motherfucker kept blowing her phone up.
Okay, so do you guys think that this was a setup for Kenneka to be at that party? And then two, if Kenneka did Kenneka get her hair flat ironed straight by Irene before she had supposed to have left?
No, she
And
got
then
it done by her sister.
no,
She
that's
got it done by her
I
sister.
mean
You
not
know why?
Irene. You know what I'm saying, Lenore. Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, Lenora did her hair, right? If you look at Monifa telling what happened, right? I guess when she was going back and forth with Irene. At the end of her live, when she was talking, she said Lenora had flat ironed my hair. And I looked and I'm like, damn, she flat ironed it. And so she must have just combed it up the way she did and put it in that little ponytail like that. But she said Lenora flat ironed my hair. So that let me know, that confirmed that, and that's the video I'm finna draw. That confirmed that motherfucking you was there with Kenneka and Lenora, you know what I'm saying? When Lenora know about 3 and 4.
Okay, so let me ask Rico this
So
then.
for sure,
Let me ask Rico this. There is a video that's out there's a video that's out that's supposed to be Kenneka in the bathroom with Monifa, with Monifa, you know, and she's supposed to have been holding her hand to her head and things like that. Do you feel that that is Kenneka?
I'm trying to guess what video you talk.
Can you come up here? I'm gonna drop a link for you if you want to come up here, because I want you to be a part of this conversation. Due to the fact you know that shit, I want you to come up here if you don't mind.
Brazy, can you play back that video? It's on the video that you were playing when the fake Kenneka was supposed to be in the bathroom with Monifa, and she was supposed to have been saying irritated and all like this, and she was acting all crazy.
Fake
Can you show that to him?
Fake Kenneka is crazy.
Yeah, fake Kenneka, because the girl that was in the bathroom with Monifa wasn't really Kenneka.
Oh man.
I mean, brother, wait before you start going. Wait a minute. Wait before you start going chiming out and stuff, because I got the proof. I can clearly show you unequivocally and undeniably that girl that's in the bathroom is not Kenneka. Because if we're trying to say that that girl in the freezer is Kenneka, these two girls had two different outfits. The girl in the bathroom is much slimmer than the girl in the freezer. The girl in the bathroom, her pants was ripped, and the girl in the freezer, her pants wasn't at the knee. So before you start chiming out and all like that, let me show you first, brother, because I got the proof. That's why I was asking you if you knew that or not. This ain't no conspiracy type of shit. I have been looking at these videos and pictures and things, and I've been asking the people.
Bro,
so if you don't know, just say that you don't know.
What is with the yelling? All I said was the fake Kenneka shit that you just said is crazy. What is with the yelling?
It ain't crazy because you need to watch the video footage. Brazy, show him the video footage or connect to my channel so I can show this brother what I'm talking about. Because obviously he doesn't know.
Let me see if I got you. Are you saying this is the footage from that I played just a little while ago?
Motherfuckers yelling at me like they my daddy or something, bro.
Brother, this is the way that I talk. You from Chicago, so you don't know how people be talking and stuff out there?
They don't. They literally, if you was from
well, I'm from California, and this is how we talk.
Look. Hey, I was going to say, if you lived in Chicago talking like that, somebody would have been dealt with you.
Well, I would like for somebody to come down here and deal with me, because this is how I've always been.
I'm just answering your question, bro.
No, I don't.
If you was in Chicago talking like that, somebody would have dealt with you.
Well, I'm from California, and I wish somebody would come down from Chicago and deal with me.
That's crazy how you think it's all right for you to just sit here and yell at me like that because I
said, my brother, you don't know me. This is how I am. This is how I talk.
Once again, bro, all I'm doing is asking you to respect, bro.
Let's do this.
That's all I'm doing.
Hold on. I'm a mute both of y'all for 1 second, right? This is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Rico wasn't at the party. I understand that, Greg Ryan. You know what I'm saying? That make a lot of sense. He wasn't at the party. You know, I can't expect you to know the details of what went on inside of the party. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't there. I can't expect you to know everything in the case file. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect that. So we got to kill the what I'm saying, we got to kill the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, we got to kill it. Let's do this. I'll have different people come up here and politic. You feel me? Um, Cooking with D. If I could do this, I want to if you have anything you want to ask him as far as what I'm saying, this case, or as far as anything, because Cooking with D been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything you want to ask him as far as this case, I want to bring. I'm gonna let Edward come down. I'm gonna let Cook and D with D come up. If Let me see who else is in here. Um, Latoya, by you being somebody that's close to the family, you know what I'm saying, that know, little things that as far as, and I ain't talking about just like bogus shit. I'm talking about just as far as, about them that you can confirm. I wouldn't mind for you to come up too after Cooking with D come down, if you don't mind. So, I mean, is that all right if we do it like that? Because I definitely don't want it to be just a whole show where if it's sounding like what it sounded like. To me, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, man. All I said was people saying fake Kenneka. That is crazy. Like, yeah, I just get yelled
Listen,
at for that.
no, it ain't that. That's how Edward talk like that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh,
He talk like that. I can't expect for you know what I'm saying. I mean, shit. I thought y'all was gonna be able to just politic, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. But it's like Edward aggressive with his conversation. You know what I'm saying. I can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying. He passionate about this case. So
I see,
but I'm
but
gonna let
he
Edward come
need to
back up here
he need
in
to
a minute.
he
You know
need
what
to
I'm saying,
understand what
because I just want
technology
things to
is,
kind of.
because he needs to understand what technology is, because I don't look the same in all my pictures. I look different. It's called filters. Like, Jesus Christ. I got a filter that can make me look skinny as hell with a six pack. Jesus, man.
Okay, Fresh Source TV. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good, everybody. How's it going?
I'm all right.
Can
I'm
you
all
hear me?
right. Welcome to
Good. How you
Brazy After
doing,
Dark.
Rico?
How you doing?
I'm okay. How's it going, Rico?
It's going all right.
Oh, it gotta be better than all right. It gotta be better than all right. You're sounding good tonight.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying my best not to take it there, man. I've been so good for all these years. This is why I stepped in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? I'm only
I,
doing this because Brazy, my homie. I never leave him, high and dry. But man, oh man,
oh, I know everybody's emotional, still emotional about this case. But that's the thing. We gotta remember to keep our emotions of it so we can tell the story as accurate as we possibly can. How you doing, Mr. Edward? Is he still here?
Edward in the chat right now.
Oh, he's in the chat. Okay.
yeah, he in the chat telling me I needed to learn technology. How old is Mr. Edward, man? Like, man, I guess he know technology better than me, because I could have sworn
So,
that
did you have
this
anything?
technology these days is for the kids.
So Rico, let's go back to
So Fresh Source. Okay.
yes. Go ahead, Brazy.
No, go ahead. You know what? What it is when I say something, it got me lagging back and forth. You feel me? But go ahead. Go
Right,
ahead,
it's a
Fresh Source. What
delay.
you was gonna say?
Yeah, I wanted Rico to elaborate a little bit more on Kanika's funeral, so we can kind of put that to rest. Because for years, people have been saying that it wasn't Kanika in the casket. Now you were there. You were physically there. So, just speak a little bit about your experience at Kanika's funeral. What did you observe? You know, as far as her body, as far as the people who attended, the friends and stuff. Give us a little insight about how they behave and things like that, if you don't mind.
All right, now finally, a real question. All right, so my experience of being there, everything was legit. Everything. If this was fake, it wouldn't be as legit as it was. You had Bree Bree showing real emotion, and a lot of people was hovered around Bree Bree. Monifa wandered off away from the crowd, and it made me follow her. I tried to get as much information off her as I could, and she was just crying and laughing at the same time. So she said she just kept saying I shouldn't left her. I should never left her. And I just kept saying, who did you leave her with? And that's when she did not say anything. So that's why I say she know more than what was said. And that's why I continue to say the friend was the setup and the hotel helped covered it up. The hotel showed us those videos that we believe a lot of people say it was a reenactment. I believe they showed us the correct video, but not enough evidence in the videos that really happened. Because I feel like it was a lot missing out that they had to edit and pinpoint in. On terms of the body, yes, that was Kanika's body. A lot of people's bodies look different, especially when you get dressed up, makeup, a bomber fluid go in you. I don't think people know what a bomber fluid do to the body. My grandma ain't look, I was just at a funeral. My grandmother's funeral. She ain't look the same.
I agree. I agree. Embalming fluid plays a big part on how the body is gonna look. It all depends on the person who's preparing the body and if they get those fluids accurately, depending on the amount of the mixture of the embalming fluid. If they don't put enough in it, you're gonna look lighter. If they put too much in it, you're gonna look darker. So yeah, from personal experience, I do agree with that. Um, as far as for Monifa, you said she was laughing and crying. So, in from your perspective, uh, laughing and crying, that's a double emotion. So, what did you feel about that when you saw her laughing and crying? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel sorry for her because I felt like she got herself into something that is hard to get out of. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
said what I said on terms of me being from Chicago. Set up people when you see set up people because you could feel the mysterious vibe from them. Like during the entire time with her friend, right after she found out her friend died, she went online to celebrate with a lot of money. Who does that after just losing their best friend? That's what made the situation about money. We don't know if she got paid to do what she did, because only Monifa know what Monifa did. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to explain further about Monifa than what I could just feel from her because of my past experience with
With her.
situations that happened to me with women that I know for a fact that's into some shit.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of feel like Monifa might have played a part in setting Kanika up in some sort of way.
Yes, because why do you want to go around a person who you that don't like you? And it's a lot of dudes there. A few of them is into it with Kanika brother. Maybe that's why Kanika wanted to leave. I don't know. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not saying it's false. At this point now, it's just my opinion. The
Right.
same thing could be said with Irene. If Irene knew that Monifa was coming with Kanika, why she ain't just tell Kanika, then just don't come at all?
Correct. But according to Irene, the conversation that she and Kenneka had was that she knew that she was I think it was Irene wasn't messing with Monifa at the time. But as long as Monifa, stayed in her place, it was cool. As long as she didn't start no mess, it was cool that she come. So that's how Monifa ended up going to their party.
Right, but you got to understand this too. If it's dudes there that's into it with Kanika's, brother and Monifa, if I'm not if I could remember this, I think Monifa was a part of a rival gang what that's against Kanika's brother. But due to
Okay.
Monifa and Kenneka being best
So let
friends,
me ask you. So let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. Which brother we talking about? We talking about Kenny or we talking about
Kenny,
Lenora baby daddy Yodi that she always
no,
called her
Kenny.
brother?
We talking about Kenny.
Hmm.
People forgetting that Kenny is the gang a member, and he was into it with a few people who was at that party.
Okay.
So who knows? Maybe one of them wanted to do something to Kenneka to retaliate on Kenny. Who
I think we
knows?
spoke a little bit about that the other night. Brazy, did we speak on Kenny
Yes.
the other night or what? We did, right? And how, yeah, that could have made,
We
being
spoke
that Kenneka saw
on
that. Go
that could
ahead.
that could have triggered them.
Right.
No,
And
no, no,
so,
no. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. This is the delay that I got right now. So it's like it's making
yeah,
it like, just go ahead. What you was gonna say though?
I'm getting a delay as well. No, I was just saying that we kind of touched on that the other night, and that could have been part of the reason why she did feel uncomfortable and wanted to leave so soon after they got to the party. She because according to the paperwork, she got there at 1:13 a.m. in the morning, and then shortly
Right.
after, a phone call was made um, to Shemaya. She was uncomfortable. She wanted to go. Now, this is what Shemaya said, right? And then shortly after that is when, it was like
Right.
we
Right.
hear Monifa telling her this stuff about her not enjoying herself. And she's saying, yeah, I am enjoying myself. Then she goes out into the hallway. And then that's when she ends up missing.
Exactly. And what would make a woman feel
And
uncomfortable?
then
It's multiple things that'll make a woman feel uncomfortable. It's either somebody want to get on some freaky stuff and she not on that, or it'll be because it's somebody there that she don't fuck with, or if she got siblings, she knows somebody there who don't fuck with her sibling of hers. So now she feel that her life may be in danger. That's what
Exactly.
I'm trying to say. When you live in Chicago and you got siblings that's into it with people who you around, of course, if I was that's like to say if I was into it with her brother, I seen his sister. Why would I not want to do something to his sister to retaliate on what he did to me and my people?
Mm-hmm.
People need to understand
yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. For her to be pressured to go to that party, I feel like Irene and Monifa knew more than what they said. I understand
But
Kenneka help. If y'all saying Kenneka help us with that party, all right, cool. That's something new to me. I ain't heard that. But it's the fact that I heard that Monifa was the one that was pressuring her to go. If that's not true, all right, I'm wrong. But it's the fact that she was ready to go. Why wasn't her friends having her back? You came there with her, you was supposed to left with her. Monifa, you was supposed to make sure that y'all both left if she
Right.
not feeling comfortable.
That's right.
That's why I'm on Monifa the way I'm on her. Y'all been friends since kindergarten. This is your best friend. You was supposed to make sure that both of y'all got up out of there. If she said it's some ops there, that's into it with her brother.
yeah,
But due to
I agree.
Monifa knowing them, she thinking, oh, I could talk to them and they ain't gonna get on that. No, bitch. It's time to go.
But again, according to Irene, when she put out the video, I think she was responding to a video that Monifa had put out. The video when Shakara, her sister, says that Kenneka was laying on the bed, Brazy. That video. That's the video I'm talking about. Irene said a lot of stuff in that video. You know, um, she almost accused Monifa of doing something to Kenneka without accusing her.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? Like when stuff get out, they start when pressure get applied on them, they start telling on each other. Cause
Exactly.
Irene said
Right.
something. She said something to me similar at when I was working at Circle K gas station. She said that she a backdoor bitch. She got her own friend. Why would you tell me that dude, she got her own friend killed and shit? I mean, yeah, I was there protesting because she said she knew who I was.
Exactly. She accused her of being with the ops and I believe even living with the ops or something like that.
Exactly. She said that Monifa be around the same niggas who Kenneka brought her into it with. That's why I keep saying that Monifa is the setup in a hotel. Just covered that shit up because they're a 5-star
So
business.
if that's the case, then the video I dropped that I made when I showed the guys running up out of there, they was the last set of guys. They never went up to the party, but they went to us. They went to the elevator or some shit. But they came in, and it was said that one of them was Monifa's boyfriend. Somebody said the dude in the checkered shirt was her guy, or was a nigga she was fucking with, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is on the video footage, they run up out of there. Then here come the dude with the gray hoodie on coming through the parking lot with Monifa and them. And then he walk off to his car and get in his shit and then pull off and then ride around the other side where the boys ran out at, and you see them all jumping in the car.
And that
Now,
could
that's
have
on
been when
video.
something
That's parking lot
that could have
footage.
yeah, that could have been when something was done. Somebody probably did something to it and like it said, damn, this is my opinion at this point. So please don't say, oh, Rico said this and that. When people
No, go
run
ahead.
like
Go
that,
ahead. I know.
when people run and do the stuff that you just explained, Brazy, two things had to have happened. Something very bad had happened, or something that they was intended to, they had to attend to. Cause why else would a motherfucker run like that? You know what I'm saying? You running from something or you running towards something. And this dude, Mr. Edward Joseph, is very funny in his comment section. Keep talking about, I'm trying to use Chicago for clout. Look, let me tell you something, brother. In the 30 years I've been living in Chicago, motherfuckers been knew me. No matter if I won or lost the fight. Motherfuckers was on 48th and Union. SD crazy. Don't, bro, like, I'm gonna stop encourage. I'm gonna stop just looking at your messages, real talk, because you sound crazy, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll take a trip to California one day, and I'll let you know I'm in Cali. We come see each other face to face. Since I'm old enough to be son, all that bullshit. I ain't listening to you, bro. Like real talk, cause he one of those, bro. Like you can't. He one of those. If he don't have his way, he act like a baby, bro. That's what he doing right now. Act like a big ass baby. He too damn old to be acting like this in this comment section. Since I'm old enough to be his son, bro, show respect. Like real talk. I'm
Yeah, I'm
just
trying.
saying what I know.
I'm trying to make things respectful, man. We fucking live on YouTube, man. This is raw and uncut. Y'all hear what's going on. We just having a conversation, man. It's Brazy after dark. You feel me?
Well,
I just
Rico,
I
excuse
feel
me.
like Rico, when it come down to this shit, man. Okay.
Go
It's
ahead,
just the
Brazy. I'm
fact.
What you
listening.
was gonna
It's
say
just the
first
fact
source?
that Go ahead, just jump
Well,
through. And
I was fixing to say there were a lot. It seems like, and I said this before that, uh, you know, it was a perfect storm for something bad to happen to Kanika that night. There were a lot of different elements, things happening at the same time, when this party took place. And it was kind of like a perfect storm, you know, and she ended up dying in that way. Now I want to talk on the security guard about the security guard, being that now that the settlement is over, and in the settlement, part of the agreement was
Right.
Teresa settled with a Crown Plaza Hotel. Uh, they were liable for Kanika's death, and also the security guard and the security company. So, Rico, this is just your opinion, but can you speak to um, if you ever had any suspicions about the security guard in the beginning, how you felt about that? Now we know for a fact that um, we can say for a fact that he was the one who locked Kanika in that freezer. So, did you have any suspicions about him from the footage that you saw? Um, if you did see any, I remember seeing him running around the hotel, and he was one that I was always suspicious about. At one point he uh was running around the hotel. He ran to get a jacket, and then he goes, somewhere, and we don't see him again. But at the time he went to get the jacket, he was running around frantically. So, if you remember anything about that, can you speak to that?
nah, that's a good question too. Where my thoughts on when I first saw that video, I thought he was like running away from an altercation that was happening, and
Hmm.
when he was able to see what happened, he ran to go get, you know, the jacket or hoodie to go
Hmm.
try to comfort the person who he may have protected from that altercation. Now, when they
Hmm.
said that he went back to Mexico or something, he flew out.
Yes.
That's when I started getting fishy. Like, wait, why he had to fly back to Mexico? Like, what the fuck going on? Did they let the killer escape? Like, of course, that'll go through anybody's mind. He was a little bit, fishy to me because when I seen him, it was how the way he was operating himself. This is what made me feel he was a fishy person.
Right.
I can't completely say he a bad person. I can't completely say he a good person, but I know he knows something also because ain't no way when I was looking at that video of him doing that running, why was he doing that running? Because, like I said, ain't no way Kenneka was roaming that five-star hotel without anybody noticing something was not right. Even the people
Right.
who was staying at that hotel, ain't no way it wasn't no calls, none of that. Something happened.
Now, according to Mama Teresa, she said that somebody was in that, you know, after during the uh the litigation of the civil lawsuit. Towards the end, she stated that somebody was in that that kitchen area with her daughter for 2 hours. Did you know that, Rico?
Somebody was supposed to be in the kitchen with her for 2 hours.
For
Yeah,
approximately
they
two
said
hours.
that.
That's
Said
awkward
an
as fuck.
employee.
An employee, yes.
I just know from
Yeah, that came out in the courtroom. Goddamn it.
yeah, I remember the video. You remember that? You remember the videos that were shown when she was stumbling in the kitchen, Brazy, and it looked like some people was chasing after her. If you see the reflection in
Do talking about that? What? Which that? When she came around that corner real hard?
yeah, it looked like somebody was like chasing after her or some shit when she was stumbling through the kitchen. It was like
Oh,
before
you
the
talking? She was
video
stumbling
that
through
it
the
looked
kitchen.
like somebody
I
grabbed
felt
her
like that
arm.
because I felt like she look. No, I'm talking about when she came through that kitchen and did that circle. She looked back at somebody.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you ever see that Fresh Source when she came through that kitchen and did that circle on that kitchen? It looked like she looked back at somebody.
Um, was that the lower level
I'm gonna
kitchen or
try
the
to.
upper
Let me
level
see if I.
kitchen?
That was the lower level kitchen when she did that circle. She kind of like turned back and looked, and you know what I'm saying. It made me wonder like why she do that. But then I felt like she did it because somebody was behind her. I'm always feel like France Cave and them was behind her. I'm shit. I'm
Rico,
always feel like that. It's just
is Rico still there?
he at work, so he said if he
Oh,
say
okay.
hold on, that's because
Oh, he's
he's
busy
still
right
here though.
now. Okay. I wanted to get his take on
Yeah, he at work,
or
but he said that
if he knew anything, if he ever heard Mama Teresa
if he
speak about that kitchen, you know, because
you
we,
say what happened about the
uh,
kitchen?
I wanted to uh ask him if he ever heard Mama Teresa speaking about that kitchen, personally, like if he was around her
Right.
when she ever spoke about that kitchen, because there were conversations about that kitchen that they recorded, um, you know, and it gave us a little insight about uh, where where they say Kenneka was found. But then if we go back to the footage and
Right.
it doesn't sound like that was where she was actually found at, not that freezer, because Mama Teresa was describing something else. She wasn't describing the area where Kenneka was actually found.
All right, I'm back.
You say
So
she wasn't
Rico,
describing that area.
she had got on camera one day and she was describing an area where they took her through her in Lenore, and that didn't sound like the area where we see they found Kenneka at. And I wanted to ask Rico if he personally heard Mama Teresa describe that kitchen area where they found her daughter at.
See that I didn't get a chance to talk to Mama
Right.
Teresa deeply about those type of thing. I
Hmm.
just didn't want to like be a type of person that just out there just to try to get information off of it, then go on YouTube and say, hey, Mama
You didn't
Teresa
want to
told me
pry.
this and that. Because I did something like that and I had her on the phone and then she got upset with me because it's an ongoing case. You technically don't supposed to
Right,
be speaking about that because it's personal information within the family. So on my
right,
end, I did take the fall for that because that is wrong. But I didn't think to like speak to her all the time about the case because I didn't want her to feel like I was just out there to learn about the case so I could try to profit off of it.
right. I understand.
When?
You were being respectful of her situation. Yeah,
Exactly. It's what everybody should be respectful of, people's situations when they go through the things they go through because we don't owe her a damn thing. She don't owe us a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? All we want is justice for her daughter. And I'm sure she appreciate everybody who truly, respectfully want the same thing.
hear nobody. Can y'all? Are y'all talking? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I
I can
can
hear
hear
you.
you, Brazy. So I came in. I know I came
Okay,
in
okay.
late. I just woke up and click. Well, actually, one of my phones was on, and I heard you guys talking on here, and I jumped in. So I know it's a lot of things that I missed in the beginning. When I came in, sound like you guys were having a heated discussion. Um,
I wouldn't
I
say
don't
it's
want to
heated.
be
I just feel like that this is why I say I don't like being around people who are activists because they all have an agenda. I'm not here to try to outshine nobody else in their opinion. I do feel like, and this is my opinion, Mr. Edward is trying to outshine me and compete with me on what I know versus what he feel that he want me to know. And I keep telling him the information that he wants out of me, I don't know it all. So I'm gonna just answer what I can. But he is continuing to come at me the wrong way.
right. I understand, but we have to understand also that Edward sometimes is a bit animated, and he tries to get the information out of people. I don't think that he's really. That's just his tone. I don't think that he's really being disrespectful. He's just trying to draw more information out of you. Um, but at the same time, this is what I want to speak to, since I have it on my mind. And we're gonna go to religion for a minute. You just said that you were an Israelite, right?
Yes, I am.
So, okay, explain to me about we're gonna go all the way to death, right? So in your, I don't want to say religion because I know it's not really classified as a religion. Uh, but in passing, when a person passes as an Israelite, what type of uh, uh, we call it, and Christians call it a homegoing service. But when an Israelite passes, what kind of send off does the family give? Are you guys still connected to, um, like the send off? Would you, would your family take your body to, um, like have a Christian burial?
I would love them to, but they technically wouldn't have to. I prefer to be cremated actually with Israelite symbol on my urn.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, I'm glad you said that because we're going to speak on this. It was said that Mama Teresa is an Eastern Star,
I heard about
right?
that. I heard about
Okay.
that.
So now I don't know if you know, but like I said, we're not gonna use the word religion. We're gonna, it's a way of life. The Israelites, just as the Christians are. That's why I don't want to use the word religion, because true Christians, it's a way of life. Um, we have a Christian burial. Uh, Depending on what type of Christian you are, you're going to have either a Catholic funeral, Baptist, whatever, right? But with the Eastern Stars, from my experience working in the community, dealing with with uh, the the Eastern Stars and the Masons, right? Because as an activist, we get a chance to work with different uh, people in different spiritual aspects. Masons, Israelites, Eastern Stars, Catholics, all religions come together in the community to do work, right? In the experiences that I've had with Masons and Eastern Stars, I've never seen an Eastern Star have a Christian burial. Okay. A lot of people say that Mama Teresa is an Eastern Star.
which is false.
But if that is true, being that she is an Eastern Star, her daughter would be the daughter of an Eastern Star. Therefore,
Her daughter would be
she
the
would
daughter of
not
Solomon.
have a Christian burial.
Exactly. Her daughter would be the daughter of Solomon.
There
And
you go.
if she had any connections with Masonry, which is people saying Mama Teresa had connection with Eastern Stars, I did not see a symbol on a necklace that Mama Teresa may have worn that represented Eastern Star, and they have to wear that if they are connected. Now the funeral, it did not have no masonry, Eastern Star like anything to it. That's why I was telling people the Mason stuff and the sacrifice because the Mason stuff sounds crazy because this goes to the book, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. You mean to tell me Solomon is okay with sacrifices going on of his children? That's what I'm saying. It goes deep when people speak sacrifice.
Exactly. But I
That's why I
wanted
was
to,
trying my best to debunk that stuff, but people kept going along with it because they getting Masons mixed up with Illuminati.
right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I said, when I was explaining to you, giving, letting you know which way I was going, I, as a Christian, I'm Catholic, but I have worked with Israelites. I have worked with the women uh, under the Masonic order who are called Eastern Stars. I have worked with the Masons. We come together to do a work for the community. And the Masons that we're speaking of, this lower level of Masonic order, is not the same thing uh, that goes into that sacrificing and all of that. First of all, these are Black Masons. Um, these people don't have a lot of money. When we speak Illuminati and that on that level, we're speaking of people in high places.
Like the Diddy
You
type
understand
of
what I'm
people.
saying?
Yeah.
We're not speaking of the people who are out in the community raising money to pay their neighbors' light bill or doing school drives for the kids. These are the kinds of Masons that we know. You have to be on a different level to get to that Illuminati level. And there is some in that Masonic order, but the it's not the locals. It's not the lower level. It's not the Black people. I can say that. So
Right.
uh, uh, I just wanted to speak on that, and I just wanted to let the community know as well that in if Teresa was an
Okay.
Eastern Star, her daughter would have had to have that type of homegoing service. Her
That,
daughter had a Christian homegoing service.
in the I see a comment that Mr. Edwards said his question ain't got answered. When you mentioned the fake Kenneka in the mirror in the bathroom when Monifa, whoever did the little recording on live, when you in the mirror, your image is going to look different than how your phone is pointing. Your right is gonna be your left, and your left is gonna be your right, depending on how the video is motion captured. So the fake Kenneka stuff, that's why I said that's crazy.
Rico dropped off again, Brazy.
Nah, I'm here.
I
Oh,
wanna
okay.
I'm right here. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I could hear you. Mr. Edward wants to know about the girl in the
That was
Okay.
Kenneka that was in that mirror. People confused because the video made it seem like
This
that
look, this is what I'm
things
saying,
was
right? I
different.
want to let L. I want. What I'm asking is this, Aaron in the chat. I want you to come back up here and I want you to politic, but can we not get into it? Can we not y'all go back and forth? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Grant, I seen your comment.
I
You
mean, I know
said that
Rico,
Monifa
you ain't
boyfriend
trying
was
to go back and forth
Tolliver.
on her.
I'm finna mute my mic, and I'm not gonna even say nothing to that dude. But I was responding to Grit. I do know Monifa ex was Tolliver Herman, and it's crazy because I knew him.
right.
So what was up with Tolliver then?
They said that
Because
Tolliver was
he
there.
put on a whole little show like he was running away and he was taunting the case and all he was. So he showed up to the hotel.
That's what they say. People say he was there. I believe Deontay told me he was there
That
too.
I mean
When
that makes a difference because
Now,
so
Rico.
look. The Deontay dude is the guy. The Deontay dude is the guy who everybody kept saying had on the blue hoodie in the kitchen, had on the blue jacket in the kitchen. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's yeah, that's
Rico did a live with him.
and I
Hold
knew him during
on.
that.
Eric, drop back down real quick. Cause this I see what it's doing. It's drop back down real quick. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat again. It seemed like every time it seemed like now y'all say something real quick.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay. It seemed like as soon as air was just trying to come up, I said let him in, but it seemed like it started lagging even more. So that's why I was doing us the three and bringing people up. You know what I'm saying? So we can go like that instead of everybody being on the screen. I don't know what the hell going on.
Right. I can drop down.
I have
Rico,
to fix that.
thank you so
But
much for
yeah,
answering some of
the
my
Tolliver
questions.
dude, he
I'm gonna drop down Brazy so Edward could come back up. But I just wanted to thank Rico for answering some of my questions. You did good, Rico. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for your respect. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna be in the chat for a little while longer, Brazy.
Rico, you were here with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, the Tolliver dude, you know what I'm saying? My thing with him was he had a lot to say after this case. You know, like not even after the case, like right after the situation, the nigga was talking crazy and making posts and shit and talking about how he had the, you know what I'm saying? So my thing was, it was always question, was he really there or was he just on some bullshit? Do you think with a situation being the way it is, Tolliver showed up to the hotel under the axe with Monifa? You know what I'm saying? You think, I mean, I know the power of the dick is strong, you know what I'm saying? But damn, you assess your own homegirl out?
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I know how Tolliver ass get down. A lot of people was telling me how his ass get down, and he one of those where You know, anything is possible with dude, bro. It's just the fact that,
And then he
like
was
I
never
said, like you
questioning no
said,
shit.
right
He,
afterwards, the shit he was saying was just insane. That's why I was like, bro, it's more to what Monifa know than what's, you know, what motherfuckers is saying.
but see, let's think about it too. You remember back then, 2017, around them times, motherfuckers was bragging online about how they was doing shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Dude is one of
Before motherfuckers
those.
started
He
getting
definitely one of those.
Yeah, you can tell on his Facebook page. He keep a, you know what I'm saying? He keep a extendo on him. He keeps some shit going on. My thing was, you know, even you know, when it come down to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you start talking shit right after the case. You know what I'm saying? You was making all these funny little jokes and talking about how you done left, you know, town and all this shit. But then it make me wonder, like, you was Monifa. I mean, Monifa, that's your little chick. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, didn't he
Shit,
mention
let's
something
make it make
about
sense. Like,
didn't
so,
he
so
say
the whole
on one of his
story,
lives too about a dead girl in the freezer or some shit? Who the fuck was that said something about dead girl in the freezer on one of their lives? I think it was Tolliver ass that did that shit.
you had the guy. Okay, Air backstage. Give me 1 minute, Air. I'm gonna let you right in here. So look, right. So the story, one of the narratives, let's just say, supposed to have been Kenny had did something to Tolliver friend, his best friend, right? Now you got them showing up to the, you know, you got this girl guy, Monifa guy showing up to the party with his homies, which one of his homies is the brother of the person who you know what I'm saying, who you know what I'm saying, who got up out the way. And that was the person who Kenny supposed to have did, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, how would you leave your girl with these guys if that's the case? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if that's what happened, because it's like it throw me off because, bro, how Monifa still in the hood? How's she still in the hood, Rico?
I feel like the reason why she's still in the hood, bro, is because motherfuckers respect the fact that she was Kenneka friend. But let's just say if Kenny would have got a hold of Monifa, how would Kenny, you know, how do he actually feel about Monifa? Because after the
Man,
when Kenneka, you know, passed away and stuff like that, she don't go around them. And the only time she do come around
it's
is
just,
when they celebrating something for Kenneka. So who want to start something if they are meant to be there to celebrate something for Kenneka? Mama Teresa ain't gonna allow that.
but what I'm
So out of the respect
but
for
what I'm
Mama
saying,
Teresa, nobody ain't did nothing to her.
but then you gotta understand, out of respect for Mama Teresa, ain't nobody did none to her, right?
Right.
Right. So let's make this make sense, right? Let's make this make sense. Ain't nobody touching Monifa in the hood, but the people at the hotel say she the last person that came out the room with her, right?
Right.
Now, if I know clear as day, motherfuckers would have got on her ass if they felt like she did something to that girl. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would have got on her ass. So with that being said, if ain't nobody touching Monifa and she going to the grave site every year, this girl birthday, she was just there a couple weeks, about 2 weeks ago at Kenneka birthday, for Kenneka birthday, putting shit out there. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody touching Monifa and Teresa standing on Monifa's side, including Lenora, you know what I'm saying? Let's make this make sense. Monifa had to know whatever the conversation was at Lenora house when they got their hair done, whoever numbers 3 and 4 in that phone, when Monifa said, I ain't got to tell y'all nothing, I told her mama everything. That make all the sense in the world. Because at the end of the day, that's why they ain't fucking with her. So that make me wonder about the text, the 130, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was a question about, you know what I'm saying, why did your sister text you this and this? And she said no, and you know, all these crazy text messages come out, motherfuckers dig little, all this extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ready to go. It's like that shit, come on, man. Come on. Like all this texting going on, somebody knew something, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, look, for you to direct the cops, and this is in the case file, for you to direct the cops to certain people in someone's phone, you know what I'm saying? That means you sending them to look for them. You sending them to look for them, bro. You see, hey, it's like you didn't look past guys. You ain't even told you ain't even made no statements about the guys. You sat back and said, look into that phone and look at number contacts 3 and 4. They contact 3 and 4, and they come back to this dude. They show him, you know what I'm saying? Somebody she don't even look like she'd be with. So it make me question, you know, what's this text that we hiding? And Lenora, for you to point them out to 3 and 4, I'm pretty sure you just don't know them as 3 and 4 in the contact list. So who are they? You know what I'm saying? See, whatever played out with this girl, to me, how I feel like she sat back and left out that room, Monifa, and possibly got up with contact 3 or 4, whoever the dude was they contacted. You know what I'm saying? And some fell into play. Did Fran see y'all as he was coming up and seeing y'all with this man, or seeing her with this man, all this shit? You know what I'm saying? Did Fran see that? Shit, Monifa, was it you that got with him and went to a stairwell while Kenneka was still standing there and France caught y'all and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This shit right here is crazy, man. After all these years, that's why I did this on this segment of Brazy After Dark. You know what I'm saying? Talking about years later. We just talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? All the crazy things that went on within this case. And she still won. I congratulate her. She still won. And I think she still won because Monifa told her what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? This could have been a situation where this girl got out with this man and he left her with France. You know what I'm saying? He could have gave her to France. When it's all said and done, shit, whatever that conversation was at Lenora house, they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They know what's going on. That's why Monifa ain't get her head bashed in, her ears stumped together. You see what I'm saying? They know what's going on. How long? I mean, did you when y'all was doing the did you ever know anything about they had Kenneka phone? Like, why they had Kenneka phone for so long before they gave it back to the police? Because I think they wanted the phone, right? They subpoenaed the phone or some shit. I don't know if you knew about that.
I think they did, sir. I think I did hear about them subpoenaing the phone, but I think they got the phone to look at the calls, messages, like how you was explaining, and that's why I assume
That's what they was looking at.
It's just hard for me to believe that.
Okay.
I feel like the contact 3 and 4 was somebody who was probably in tour with somebody at that point. At this point, I don't know. My opinion gonna stay the same though about Monifa.
No, I mean,
She a
Hold on. They
snake.
say I'm lagging. Hold on. No, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. It's like I just say that because you know what I'm saying. When you sit back and you reading over shit, and I know a lot of that shit that they had in that case file is bullshit. But when it come down to Teresa winning this case, and that was put in that case file, you know what I'm saying? That just made me wonder, like, damn, you know what I mean? Who was them? And then it made me wonder what made motherfuckers didn't want nobody to see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, period. Like, and then when them
Monifa
people
has
sat back,
only
the
show
news
up
people
to.
looked at her and asked, oh, okay. She said,
Mo-
motherfucker had best friend phone says it wasn't her. Okay. Oh, hmm. So then it's like, it's crazy because, you know, you look at it like that. But then when you look at the fact that Monifa stood solid, like, it's a difference when you standing solid and you know some people done did some wild shit and you just trying to protect them. But it's like she stood firm, like she knew like she said, I told her mom then what happened. I ain't gotta tell y'all shit. She said that. She did say that. I just know coming from out west, bro, if the way that shit played out, you know what I'm saying? If she, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers would have got her with a quick, bro. You know that. I'm saying motherfuckers would got, I mean, quick.
I'm still trying to figure out why she say I should never left her there.
And that's what make me feel like, did you leave her with France while you took care of some business real quick? You know what I'm saying? Did you leave her right there with him? Because one thing she did say is this. She said, I ain't blame none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I blame the hotel when everybody was trying to blame her. She said, y'all blaming me. I ain't blame this person. I ain't blame that person. I strictly blame the hotel. So that make me feel like, and then the case, you know what I'm saying? This shit was revolved around France Cave. You know what I'm saying? The
And I
security
feel
guard
like
from day one, everybody's pointed out France Cave.
Buddy who was in that video when motherfucker said what you do to Kenneka, he was like something about we took her soul. He cool with Tolliver Herman. So like I said, it's like this. Them man, bro, them niggas, man, I'm telling you.
So then, if that's the case, that ties back to the housekeeper, because if we're gonna talk about, if we're gonna look at it like that means the same housekeeper that was sitting back telling the whole little story with the girl on the elevator that they got he did the live about that shit. It's on YouTube. If anybody want to pull it up, just look up housekeeper tells what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. This fool, he's so stupid. He sit here and tell it all, and the way he tell it, just y'all look, just listen to how he tell it. You know what I'm saying? He tell a whole story like, man, like a nigga that was there. You know what I'm saying? Or like somebody just told him firsthand, but he told it like he was there. But one thing he did say that stood out was, I'm the only black person here. You know, the police questioned him, and this is also in the case file for those who don't know. The police, the police questioned him and asked him, did your brother ever date Kenneka? You know what I'm saying? First they asked him, did he have a brother? And then they asked him, did his brother ever date Kenneka? You know? And I'm like, why would they ask him that? You know what I'm saying? Am I still lagging, Latoya? Okay. Rico, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this dude, Atwood taking up
No.
for Monifa so bad, bro. He missing the point that Monifa is supposed to be Kanika's best friend. So whatever happened to her, yes, everybody is gonna look at her the wrong way. This is Chicago. This your best friend. Why did you leave her? This your best friend. Why didn't you just
Okay.
leave with her?
But that still don't to me that still don't make no sense because when you look at it, it's like, okay, you step back and you saying that you left out with you got Shemaya saying that I go out there. Obviously Monifa out there with her because you said Monifa came back in behind you. But Monifa came right back in and said that shit, Kenneka missing. So how you it's like I can understand if you came in to see what Shemaya was doing and then turned around and went back out there and said, oh, Kenneka missing. But no, you came in there. You came right in behind Shemaya and said Kenneka missing. How was she missing that quick? You know what I'm saying? It always made me wonder what was Monifa feelings being at that party, knowing that you wasn't invited, but you still showed up anyway with Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? What was the vibe in the room with her? But then when you see the videos, she all on Shemaya. I mean, she all on Irene. They cool. You know what I'm saying? They cool with each other in the video. So what was the play? You just said you don't want her to be here, but y'all in here motherfucking like y'all besties.
That's why I feel like it was a setup. Hold on real quick. What the fuck?
All right. Like shit. She said she couldn't come. So that means you just took it on your own initiative to come anyway, not thinking about getting into it with a bunch of females, or you know what I'm saying? You had a whole party, motherfuckers drunk, high. You know what I'm saying? Or make her or tell her she gotta go. But shit, when you sit back and look at the Irene video, shit, they cool. They cool. She bumping. Let me who you talking to, girl. All that extra shit. So you know what's really good? What's going on? And then the killer part is you got Peasy turn around and he on the live with
Man.
Irene. I mean with Monifa, and he on the live with Monifa taking up for her so strong. It's like, damn, y'all all was friends. Like, did y'all? I mean, so I don't know. I'm trying to see something, man. I'm trying to see
All
if
them
I can
hoes are
make this
supposed to
video
be
shit
cool
work
with each
real
other.
quick.
But
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna go off of what Irene said about the damn broad, because Irene know more about them than what we know about them. And Irene said that Monifa was a
But can we
backdoor
trust?
bitch
Can we
and she
trust?
got her
Can we
friend
trust
killed.
Irene?
I mean, she got a tour with her, so when you a tour with a person, you gonna tell the truth about them.
Right.
These little hoes young. They was young back then. So you know if they got a tour with each other, they was gonna be thirsty to tell each other little secrets. Cause there was a video going around of Monifa sucking dick. She was talking about how Monifa was suck dick, all type of shit. And she said she a backdoor bitch and that,
That's crazy.
she got her friend killed. Then Latoya from out west, I'm from out west. West side.
Let me see. Trying to trying to put this screen up here real quick. I want to see some shit. Man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here with me. You feel me? Everybody watching, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's Brazy after dark, man. Y'all still come up here and talk the shit. I'll tell you that. You know, we just it's just shit. I'm just trying to get a better understanding because it's like The hey we these cases right here. This like the Jelani Day case. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this man just come up missing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking they find his body in some goddamn water, like tore up from everywhere, body ripped apart. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know nothing. Still no justice for it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Kenneka case remind me of Mahogany, the Mahogany Jackson story. That shit. You know, it's just that with her case, you was able to see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Did you see that shit, Rico? The Mahogany Jackson situation?
All you talking about with the friends setting up that girl in Mexico?
No, the girl. I think they was in Alabama, and they sat back and got her drunk, had her come over and kick it like they all partying, got her drunk, and put the gun on her. They did her real dirty, but the only thing with that was they recorded it. Everybody recorded it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got them booked because they turned around and recorded it and put it for everybody to see. So they was bogus from the gate. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on. Cause I really don't understand. Like these motherfuckers, the hotel just took a lick for a meal for a milli. Y'all did something wrong. Yo,
Yo,
yeah, you still in here, bro?
yep.
Yeah, man. No, but I don't know, man. This case so jinky, man. It's crazy. I sit back and I try to figure this shit out. It ain't really nothing to figure out no more. It's like it's plain and simple when you look into the details of it. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up in it on some damn. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, the sister said this and oh this person with this and that. But then it's like you see, they don't give you no details on the security guard. They don't give you no details on the housekeeper they question. You know what I'm saying? They don't they keep out major key points, you know what I'm saying, of people who said certain things. And then it's like to this day, we don't know where this housekeeper at. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where he at. We don't know if this man exists. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never had no, we ain't seen no social media. You have certain people that try to say he was somebody, but we all knew, you know, that wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit crazy. Yeah, that Mahogany Jackson case was crazy, bro. You say you ain't never see that? I'm sitting here looking at the comments and shit. Where we at with it? Rico,
Yeah, I'm here.
what you doing? Rico? I forgot. I don't know why I keep thinking. I keep forgetting your ass at work. You happen to
I'm
break out and shit.
listening to this radio. I heard
Yeah.
I heard my station at a moment.
So no, with all that been said, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know what I'm saying. We've been talking our shit for a minute. And I know anytime I need my boy Rico to come through and fuck with me, you know what I'm saying. We gonna do that. I was waiting on Clark to show up because shit he supposed to came through. You know what I'm saying. So I know he gonna probably hit me up, tell me some shit happened. You know what I'm saying. So it's all good on that. But yeah, man, it's crazy. This Chicago, man, shit go down how it go down. You know, it's so many things. You know, look at how these cases just went. Look how it seemed like ever since that shit with FBG Duck, that shit just opened up the door for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the way them boys did that shit, man, that shit opened up the door for niggas to do like the feds, all that shit. Like they pop in every case that didn't happen in this motherfucker. Rico, you got people in the chat that want to ask you a question. Who is that? Greg Ryan. What's your question? I'm sitting up here shit. I'm reading the chats, man. I'm checking y'all out, man. There's some shit going on. You say you can't hear me? No, P Rico at work. So he be having to mute his mic. You know what I'm saying? He be having to mute his mic and shit because he at work and shit. His background loud. So anytime he go off of the live, that's because he's either talking on that walkie talkie or shit is loud in his background. No, I think shit. I think the hotel. I think shit. The housekeeper. I think shit. The housekeeper was a part of the guys that came in. The last group of guys that came in. I think they was a part of that shit. I think at the end of the day, between the housekeeper and you got France Cave, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that played a part. Between the housekeeper and French Cave, I believe that shit played a part. And that's why I believe you seen Resco talking to the housekeeper that morning. You know what I'm saying? That Friday morning when he came to work. Or was that Saturday morning when he came to work?
Grit, that's kind of a difficult question to answer. I just feel like the hotel covered up what really happened to Kenneka. That's what I'm gonna say.
Shit. Said Grit say what? Yeah. I mean, we definitely know they covered it up. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? We know they cover shit up. It's just y'all went to the extent to do that, and that was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? To sit back and go through that whole extent, you know what I'm saying? That whole little process of even just sitting here going through all that shit. Y'all did that for a hell of a reason. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe. For real. And had to still come up out of some money. Man, look.
Look, anything about money in a multi-billion-dollar corporation, what you think that billionaire gonna do? And the people who the billionaire hired, they gonna cover their ass.
Shit, they turned around and made it what shit. What they put the NDAs on motherfuckers, the non-disclosure agreement. They did all that shit.
On me. That's what I'm saying. But we gotta look at it that way. This is a foundation. It's always something to do with money.
Yeah, that shit crazy. They definitely covered their ass though, but shit, they still lost. So shit,
Hey,
that didn't mean
hey, what did the devil do? The greatest trick the devil ever performed on us all was to make us believe he didn't exist.
hmm. Let me see what's going on.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh shit! I didn't even know my mic was muted the whole time. I'm sitting up here talking. Can y'all hear me, man? Well, if y'all in here with me, y'all can hear me. Like I said, we ain't gonna talk it off all night. You know what I'm saying? This was a good live. You know, I feel like my boy Rico is always a blessing. You know what I'm saying, for you to come holler at me. You know what I'm saying, to see what's going on. You know, shit. I salute everybody that came up on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Edward Joseph. Fresh Source, Cooking with D. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to them channels too. Cause shit, we definitely all talking and we got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mods, my new mods. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna keep doing this. Get this shit together. Rico, I know you at work, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna hit you up after we talk our shit on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna have to politic, man, a little more. I want you to check out a video that I put together too, because it got a few things you probably look at and be like, damn. But like I say, once again, when it come to you, I hold on.
Hold on real quick, Brazy.
All right. Latoya, you trying to come up? Nah, but nah, like I was saying though, it's when it come down to shit like this, shit, I'm just I'm rocking with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. At the end of the day, we all got something to say. But it's crazy because there's so many different cases, man, that we can sit up here and talk about, just different situations. And I don't even want to make it like we just talking about cases. We can talk about all type of shit that's going on, shit with these rappers, shit that's going on in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? But we always gonna make sure we touch bases and talk about Kenneka, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? She come from the city. The situation was messed up. Although her mama got that bread, I salute that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of us wanted to know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Our time and trying to study this shit and find shit and, get answers. At the time, shit, we wanted to be detectives for her. You know what I'm saying? Get the answers and, get the truth and shit, get her justice. So at the end of the day, we just want to know what the hell went down low key, you know, see how sinister the hotel really was. Y'all was eager to pay that bread though. Y'all had to pay that money. That was a lot of money y'all had to pay. So with that being said, y'all did something. And a lot of shit that came out in the case was not in the paperwork. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Because we never knew that it was an employee back there with her daughter for 2 hours until Teresa posted that on her page and it went viral. We didn't know that when the text was sent out to Kenneka saying, I bet his dick little or whatever the case may be, we didn't know that her daughter was already missing at that time. You see what I'm saying? So that means somebody was texting her daughter saying that to her. You know what I'm saying? We still got so-called friends that won't tell certain things, like who was the person that sent that text and who was you talking about. You know what I mean? These were the things that could have sat back and cracked this case, you know, simply just asking, if you sent her this text and told her this, who was you talking about? Because obviously you sent her the text to tell her this. Who was you talking about? You know?
Right,
So
well, it's good to come up there, Brazy, to speak with you, man. Latoya, hopefully we could talk more, get the shit. You in the same area, so we all, me, you, Brazy, we need to link up, man. Brazy, go ahead, bring some food, man. You know, don't be
Oh
acting like you
yeah.
don't know how to cook, man.
Yeah, I do my cooking thing. I told Cooking
Yeah,
with D. I told her, I say,
yeah.
man, she be getting her cook on, man. You gotta check her channel out, man. She be cooking every morning. And she gonna give you some, give you some news that you can use, you know what I'm saying? Drop some shit on your brain. So, you gotta check her out. You know what I'm saying? That's Fresh Source, the one who's just up here talking to you. For y'all don't know, Fresh Source got the, check out the Cooking with D channel. Her shit, pop. I like it
I
because
bet.
look, I like it because she be talking some real shit, but she be over there cooking, man, and I be getting hungry. I be looking at that shit. I be ready to jump right in the kitchen. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So yeah, we gonna have to do our thing, man. Rico, you know what it is, bro. You know I'm gonna hit you up, man. We gonna politic for
All right,
real.
cool. Latoya, you hit me up too. We in the same city, man. We can always link up, talk more, whatever. It don't matter to me.
Shit, there you go. You feel me? Well, look, this was Brazy After Dark. You know what I'm saying? Um, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do it every night. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna tune in, the crowd gonna get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling what we talking about. And shit. At the end of the day, if you sitting back in the chat and you chilling, shit. If you got something you want to bring up, something that went on in your area, or shit, just anything, something you feel about what we talking about, don't be afraid to come up in politics. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But shit, Rico, we gonna get up out of here. And shit, until we do this again. You feel me?
All right, fella.
All right, bro, for
Yeah,
sure.
all right.
Shout out to the chat, everybody, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I fuck with y'all strong. Period. Um, make sure y'all come back. Hold shit down. It's your boy Brazy, man. We up out of here.